yeah, here we are. I think. Yeah, we are. Hi.
Aye.
Welcome to episode 300 and something, 30 of the UK Vape Show. This is the Christmas special, in case you didn't notice, because we're all Christmassy up.
We know we're just hanging around like this.
Yeah, we just spend all year like this. Happy Easter. Anyway, let's go.
I don't know why he's giggling.
I don't know why either. We're joined by the usual crowd. We do, of course, have Mr. Sean Grizz. We've got Mr. Adam. What's that behind you? And of course, we do have Mr. Christmas himself, Aidan.
Yeah.
I just realised I haven't renamed myself with it.
It's like Aidan, when I seen Aidan pop on cam, he just went, okay, this hat's pointless now because Aidan is just Mr.
Yeah,
Christmas.
and I'm going to say a big shout out to Fern and Louise for doing it. They kitted me out.
Aww.
Have you got what I really want to know is, have you got pajama bottoms on underneath?
No, I've got me just normal tracksuit bottoms. Normal.
I was
tracksuit
expecting to
bottoms.
say boxer shorts. I was just sat in my boxer shorts.
I've got nothing on. Literally nothing on.
Great Campbell, I can't be half cut already. I've just woke up, so it'd be a miracle if I was.
So we're going to pick on
Christmas
first.
miracle.
We'll just go round anti-clockwise. Sean, what you vaping on and what you drinking on?
I am on the usual, which I have changed the tank on because that fucking that TPP tank gave up the ghost and died, and the rubber fucking seal came off and all that shit, and it ended up getting launched down the street. But I'm on the Drag X Pro, Drag X Mac, the Drag X Pro. I'm on the Drag X Pro with the P&P tank on. I am also on the Purge Parabellum with my busted finger. Love it. Purge Parabellum in there.
Should have had a gore warning there.
In there, I have got some lemon meringue.
Meringue?
Yep. I am also on the Clutch Pandemic Edition with the Pandemic RDA on top, and in there I have got some The Darkest Secret by Shy Tots. And I'm also on, which I've also got Ribery Lemonade in, the Yeehee V-Class.
Oh, the new V-Class.
Ooh.
Yep.
Loving this.
I'm still waiting for
Good
mine.
old-
It's in the post somewhere.
Somewhere.
I've already lost one.
You've lost one.
Taxi
How'd you-
driver as well. I'll tell you when he gets to that turn.
And that is me.
What you drinking?
Oh, shit. I am on a concoction of shite. A bit like you, Vic. A concoction. I've got Bia Moretti. I have got the good old Bishop's Finger.
There we go.
And I have also got some Krabby's Ginger Ale and some red wine if I need it.
Jesus.
He's literally on a
Be
concoction.
careful, Craig Campbell will be posting about you.
He can post all he wants about me. I don't give a fuck. I've finished work for a week and a half. I couldn't give a shit about anything.
So he's got a light show in his head. Adam from What's That Behind You? What you vaping on? What you drinking
It's
on?
me. It's me.
It's a 3D
behind
printer.
you.
So this is.
That joke's never
you know
going to get
what?
old.
I feel. I like how you look for it every single time.
I did as well. And I didn't even do that as a joke.
This evening, I am on the Flexus Q. I am on the B60 Boost 2, whatever you want to call it. I'm very simple today. You know what? It's been absolute madness. For the guys who work in vape shops, you'll know what it's like. It's this time of year, right? No matter how many times you turn around to them and say, we are only closed Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and New Year's Day, they go, fuck it, I'll have £300 worth anyway.
Yeah, they panic buy. Yeah.
But they're what I'm on. I'm currently on this, which is the bar edition by Riot Salts.
Oh.
So I love Riot Salts. I love the harshness that Riot has because it's hybrid nicotine. But they have released the Q bars, or the Riot bars, or whatever they want to call them in this iteration, and they've finally released the juice that's in those. So I'm currently on Strawberry Blueberry Ice. Now, I'm never normally an ice fan, but this is banging, like absolutely banging. And that's it. I am actually drinking on hot chocolate,
Oh.
and I do have a glass of water. I'm at work tomorrow. I have my last day tomorrow. So if this show was tomorrow, I'd be wankered. But I can't be, unfortunately. So, cheers. Merry Christmas.
And that was
Love
Adam. On to Mr. Christmas
Love you.
himself. It's Aidan from that little bit.
It's a very simple one for me because like
Little war
probably,
babes.
little bro babes, yeah.
Little war babes.
Oh babes.
A little bit of Pete.
Like probably half of the people in chat, I've had this. I might have started coughing while I'm talking about it. I've had this chest infection, like probably everybody's had, and it's proper whack me. So yeah, I'm on one vape, and that's it, which is the VI class from Yee. Really, really good. I'm loving this. Review will be coming up
It's
for
really
that
good,
very,
isn't
very
it?
soon. But what I did was they sent a black one and this colour as well, and I went to work, and I left it at the back of the taxi.
Oh.
But I knew I'd done it, and I'm waving him down. I literally phoned the taxi coming up as soon as I got in. He can't find it. So be very careful if you put that down because it's magic. It disappeared.
He whipped it
And in there, just like normal, we have got the pucker juice and Blaze. And just to prove it is my first drink, look, the vodka's only that much down. Craig. I'm only joking, Craig. I know you were, buddy. And that is me all over.
And that was Aidan. So I guess it's my turn. It's the usual setup. The non-fucked. Like that. Give another couple of months, it'll turn into the same fuck one the first one was, but yet a non-fucked G2 with the
It might
Eclipse.
not. It might not.
Come on. It's a one-off.
Ours are all fucking sound.
That's fine.
We'll
I
find
think
out.
you've been throwing yours about outside.
It's fucking that.
You go every morning when he gets up for work because he's pissed off because he's got to get out for bed. Fucking jumps
Wow.
up, grabs his fucking G2 and fucking launches it across the room, and then
Bounce it off
whinges on
a-
about the paint flaking off.
Bounce it off a fucking wall. I mean, there's the old one.
It's probably actually his claw fingernails. That's what probably what it is. He's
Taking the
got the
batteries in and
longest.
out like
He's
that.
got the longest fingernails I have ever seen in my life.
These are short for me. They're usually long.
I don't know about how long they are. You've got like a finger, and then you've got another nail, which is half of a finger. It's
So
just
not
like
this.
he's got a set of talent.
With the Eclipse Dual Peach Custard in that, I've got the usual VS Dual filled with what's in this. I think it's the last of Simply Leaf's Tennessee Dark Flu Cure. I still need to review that. On the what's this? It's some side by side thing. Brunhild. There we go. Honest, I'm still sober. I've only had 2 gin and tonics. The Brunhild SBS, and
lying,
of course,
Vic.
I do of course have the usual SL Class V2 on the Blotto, not with Black Vine. I've got Midnight Oil in this for a change. Something a bit darker, a little bit heavier, a little
Christmassy.
bit more. Oh yeah, Christmassy. And
is
for
nice,
drinks,
though, isn't it?
I'm not mixing them both at the same time. I have Metaxa 7-star, which I haven't actually drank yet. I'll probably crack that open later on. And right now, I'm on the Masons of Yorkshire London Dry Gin.
Yeah, just so you know, every time Vic pours a drink, it takes him about half an hour because he puts all berries and shit in it.
I did tell
We
you.
were on about this on the fucking Floofcast
No,
last
don't
night.
look. It's just normal gin and tonic.
So you were full of shit on the Floofcast last night. You were like, "Oh, do this, do this, do this, do that," and it's amazing.
Oh no, that's for pink gin. That's pink
All
gin.
right.
I don't
All
do
right.
pink gin.
I did tell you that, like, with the Masons, seriously, you need to get some of the Yorkshire tea gin.
I'll need to give
It
that a
is
try.
Delightful, with a bit of lemon. Have it with a bit of lemon.
I'm not a big fan of gin. Gin makes people cry.
Listen, trivia time. Gin makes people cry because juniper is a natural depressant. It's called Mother's Ruin.
Yeah.
It's
reason.
actually Mother's Ruin.
Is that
It's
real?
called-
I thought
yeah.
Ian was
So-
just taking the piss.
So it's called Mother's Ruin. Here we go, story time. Mother's Ruin, because back in the Dark Ages, what they'd do is they would make their own gin using juniper berries in bathtubs. And because it's fermented juniper berries, it was highly depressive because it weren't filtered like it is nowadays. So what they'd do is they'd give it to mothers who have just had their babies, thinking it would cure that it would cure postnatal depression. What it actually did is create suicide, mass suicide.
Yeah.
Shit.
So this like moved on into the 80s, and obviously they were all on what were it? What tablet did they all take?
Oh, go on. I know which one you're on about.
Oh, and that's what they in the 80s did. Late 70s, 80s, they just give them all out, didn't they? It were what
Valium?
were it? Come on, chat, help us out.
Was it Valium?
Valium, that's it.
Yeah.
thought so.
So they'd be on gin and Valium.
They'd be up and down like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
What a fucking concoction that is.
Gin and Valium, and everybody would call Vivian.
Vivian, yes.
But yeah, Mother's Ruin, and that's why it makes you cry.
You're
Doesn't
right,
make me cry,
Avestus.
it just
There
sends me
is
to sleep.
no decent gin in the world. It all tastes like
I'm not a
pebble.
gin fan.
Oh, I love it. It's got to be a dry, bitter gin.
I think I've tried it once. I think I've tried it once and it tasted like perfume.
Yeah.
Like it's got a really bad
does.
like perfumey taste.
It's the
And Lisa
juniper
says
and
to me all the time because Lisa likes gin. She says to me all the time, "Oh, try this. It's proper nice." I'll have a taste. Oh.
I'll tell you something. There is a brewery in Nottingham called Blue Monkey, right? And Blue Monkey make IPAs and stuff like that. They make a salted caramel gin. Tastes nothing like gin. It is
Monkey's
so
lives matter
nice.
too. Sorry.
So Monkey Lives Matter too.
Salted caramel.
Monkey's lives matter too. Just ask Bubbles.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Oh, by the way, there's going to be, for the people that didn't see it on the UK Vape Show Facebook group, why haven't you joined yet? There's 4 boxaways tonight. So there's going to
That's
be
amazing.
one roughly every half hour as the show progresses and I get more and more drunk when I crack open that Metaxa, which is like fucking 40 or... What is it? 40 volume. When I crack open the Metaxa, there's no guarantee I'll be able to keep up with the actual boxaways. So thankfully, Adam is staying sober.
Oh, I'm designated driver tonight.
He is like he's keeping us right.
So because we got
Wait,
all these
Ian
box
just
aways,
woke up.
I have literally just woke up. And Lou had nodded. Thank God, kids started arguing. Make sure as well that you share this cast out there. Just press that share button and that little like button. And let's get off on a really good run. I did mention this last night on 3 Men and a Vape Show. Rob Stanley, I know I let you all know about Rob.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, on the 8th of December, they put him into a coma because he wasn't breathing on his own. He's at the minute he's in intensive care. I've spoke to his wife. He looks like he won't be coming out of the coma until after Christmas because he's induced. Fingers crossed for Rob. Lovely bloke. So hopefully you'll be seeing this after New Year. So yeah, big love to the family.
Yeah, all our thoughts are with you, Rob and family.
Massive.
All our thoughts are with you.
Yeah, big love. Oh man,
Lovely bloke. Lovely bloke.
It's been a busy week, hasn't it? It's been
Not
a
for
busy
me.
week. I mean, this week leading up to Christmas is always absolutely chaotic. I mean, in any walk of life. But for Vic, has it been busy for Vic?
He just couldn't
Issue
fucking wait.
is-
He couldn't fucking wait to show these.
Nah.
Look at him.
We'll start calling him Mr. B.
Issue is,
I'm joking, Mr. B, if you want to.
issue
fucking wait.
is there wasn't much. You know, Vic went on a job hunt. He does every week, and I've got to take me out of the Vic. He goes on a job hunt every week
Job
to
seeker.
make sure this segment is filled, right? And he does a good job, doesn't he, guys? You know what I mean? He really mucks into anything that is thrown at him. But unfortunately, there wasn't much on offer. So Vic decided to put his head down and think,
Yeah.
I need to do something. Yeah, I knew you were coming with that there.
So did he.
He needed to do something. And he thought, you know what? I'm going to do this.
Oh, fuck.
So, have you got... Yeah, you have.
Yeah, it's
Right.
on.
So, he decided to do this. He's made a calendar, ladies and gentlemen.
I adore this. I absolutely adore this.
That's
brilliant.
December. That's December.
What the fuck are the other
We
ones gonna be
also
like?
have... Let me have a look. How do I get to the other... Let me have a look.
Well, we know what Pornhub will be on.
Let me have a look. I can't find them. Wait there. Hang on.
Oh,
Let's
that's
have a
good
look.
film.
Yeah, you can't look at that one.
That's a special one.
That one's for OnlyFans.
So
Oh, I like
that
that.
one is
Oh
April.
my fucking god.
I like that one.
We have April, ladies and gentlemen.
April showers, moist
Yeah.
and wet.
You just see that look in that dog's face going out. That's his finger.
So that is April. And this is June.
Oh yes. Oh
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a calendar. Oh, what's happened? There's nothing to show here, apparently. There, I'll go back to June. Oh, that's April. We're there. No, that's April as well. That's December. Oh, April's fucked. You've seen it anyway, didn't you? You can rewind it if you want. You can rewind it if you want. You know what I mean? It's live. You can rewind it back.
Like it's a top loader.
I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to have fucking nightmares tonight just looking at this.
So that is 3 months of a calendar, right? Now, what we've said is that if people, what we'll do is we'll probably put a post up in the Facebook page, right? And if there is interest and people would buy a calendar, we will get a UK Vape Show calendar with all of us on it. Dirty, naughty little pictures like that up on the calendar, and we will donate any money made to a charity of Vic's choice. All right? And
I think that's good.
I think that'd be
Available in
awesome.
EH Pro gift shops. Well done, Cicero.
Sorry about fucking June, because that was the one I wanted to leave up for the longest.
You can tell he's
Wounded.
finished work, can't you? He's all,
Yeah, you
all
can tell.
de-stressed and having a good
You can
old
tell.
giggle. It's nice
I
to
am.
see, buddy.
I've had a rough few weeks, if I'm brutally honest, but yeah.
I think that's brilliant. I'm way up for that idea. I think a lot of people will be interested in it.
Oh yeah, I'm up for it. I'm up for
So-
it.
So yeah, massive thank you to Jenny, because Jenny has pulled it out the bag again and created this calendar for Vic.
Big thanks.
But
So-
it is, honestly, if anyone would be willing to buy it, the calendar, we will donate any money made
Actually, I
into
don't.
a charity of
Hold
Vic's
on.
choice.
We can do a poll.
I'm doing a
'Cause
poll
I-
in the group as we
Oh,
speak.
start Adam off on his fucking
Yes.
poll.
All right, he's doing a poll in the group. I'll do a poll in chat because I like doing polls because I've just.
So
found
if
out
you
how to
aren't
do
in the
them.
Facebook group, make sure you get yourself over and join the UK Vape Show group.
I think he's doing we're going to have like 2 polls going off it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
we're
for
gonna
chat
now
and a poll
double.
in the group.
Look at this. It's like...
You can
look,
just
look at
imagine it,
BT.
can't you? Everyone will turn around and say, yeah, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. So we set it away. Oh, it's 20 quid to charity.
Will you buy a special UKVS calendar? Yeah, keep it nice and simple. There we go. And all I need to do is just need to. Where the fuck did it go?
It's there and I just need to pin it to the top.
What?
You got to pen that shit. Oh, it's 10 votes already. Fucking hell, 25.
We've got
I need to
18% no, 82% yes, 20% no.
Where the
Remember, it's for a good cause, people.
It's a charity.
It's not letting me pin it.
It has. You've done it.
Oh, all right.
You've done it, Vic. You've done it 14
You have to
times
vote on
now.
it for it
keeps
to go
on
from the
saying-
bottom.
It keeps saying at the bottom of the chat, Vic pinned a post.
Fucking, this is me sober as well. This is fucking scary.
Oh, it's going to be. And remember, it's a 2-hour show, people. We're going to be in a right mess by the time it comes to 11 o'clock.
This is why
I'll have had
Adam's the
4
designated
pisses by the
driver.
end.
This also reminds me, folks, I forgot to actually do, plus we weren't on last week as well. I'm going to put a screenshot up here. Hopefully it's the right one. Is it?
Village said, I'll buy it and piff it the lin.
Putting a screenshot up here. Here we go. What the Oh, there we go. Finally. So, this is a screenshot of the donation that was sent in to Action for Kids. After postage, it was... I can't fucking read it now because the letters are too small.
1196.
1196. Now, as you can see, it was sent in on the 10th of December. PayPal locked my account
Oh,
because they're
arseholes.
bastards. But luckily the cut-off was December the 15th, so all
Yeah.
the money that was raised during part 3, the last of the big charity events, it's all been sent in, minus the postage that was sent out, and I got a nice thank you email from the folks over at Action for Children. It's going to be helping a lot of disadvantaged kids to get basically a little bit of joy during Christmas this year. So well done, everybody. Well
Awesome.
done.
Yeah, it
everybody.
was brilliant. I really enjoyed it as well. PayPal can be a bunch of arsey
PayPal
holes.
are bastards. They're just
PayPal is
bastards.
horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Bastards.
Yeah,
there's-
it was like Toma. Toma sent some money over for an auction,
Yeah.
Did the same
and they
with us.
withheld it for
Exactly
I
the
think,
same with us.
a month. And they were like, "He's won an auction. I haven't sold him anything. It's an auction money."
I had to give one of the PayPal admins the link to the show, and they actually stated that they are going to watch the show from the beginning to the end to tally up all the money that came through, and it must match. This is what it must match what's currently in my PayPal account. Took them 2 days, but they finally got around to actually fucking checking it. Wankers.
Ridiculous, that. Jesus Christ.
Fucking
And I
hate
bet
those.
no one even watched it. I bet no one even watched it, and they just said, "Oh yeah, just let it go."
Yeah, they just sat around for a couple of days drinking fucking coffee. Wankers.
To be honest with you, I bet it started off, and then when we were talking about piss flaps, I think we can't carry on with this.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Listen to the profanity.
Well, they're Americans, aren't they? So it'd be
Listen to the
Adam's voice,
profanity,
won't it?
guys.
Piss flaps.
That was a fun show though. That
Piss
one.
flaps.
That was a fucking fun show.
It
What
was.
the fuck is a piss flap?
To be fair, that is one of my favourite things to come out of doing Last of the Summer Vapes. Honestly, David
Yeah, I need to get it sent out, Craig.
David from Higgy Sigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, we used to finish the show with piss flaps, and at the beginning of the Madhouse, or what were it called? What were it called? Higgy Sigs. He did. They were that song, right?
Yeah.
No,
Great couple.
That it went like that, and at the beginning you'd just hear David go, "Piss flaps."
Oh,
You'd be like,
fuck. I remember that one now.
what was the
Bollocks,
song?
what the fuck was that? That's going to annoy me.
Did he do that one as well? I've got some gifts for you there.
Bobbles, bobbles, bobbles.
Little drummer, is that little drummer boy, mate?
Vapor Bunny, thank you very much.
Is that little drummer boy?
Oh, look at his little face.
Yeah.
Vapor Bunnies, they're coming to take me away. Haha.
Ah, the
That's the
yeah,
one.
wait,
Napoleon, they're coming to take me away. That was the one. That's a fun.
You'd
tune,
hear
that.
piss flaps.
I used to like their background as well because it was sort of like I'm not going to try and say that word.
They
It
had
was
some-
like an hospital where zombies would be.
An
Apocalypse.
asylum.
They had
Yeah,
some
asylum,
really
something like that. And people would
backgrounds.
just be ghosting behind him when they were walking.
They had some really scary backgrounds.
Well, they used to actually cast in this like in the same house but in different rooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Higgy Sigs.
Higgy Sigs are still on the go. You just don't. You
So-
don't hear much from them these days, though.
Did you
Did
see
they-
their post? It has took them a lot of years, but they hit their first $1 million in,
Yep.
Yeah.
in revenue.
Yep.
Really nice couple. Really nice
Absolutely.
couple.
They make some.
So how are you doing
phenomenal
these
liquid.
box aways, Vic? How are we doing them?
It's just like a normal box away.
Right.
Just
Well,
a
shall we get the
normal-
first one out of the way then?
Are we doing it? Fuck, it's already 9:30. Jesus.
Yeah,
fuck,
fucking
hold on,
is,
I
aye.
need the fucking
Jesus.
night
Yeah,
bottle
pull your
open
finger
up.
out. Come on. You lot getting pissed up. I'll fucking...
I've only had 2 gin
you
and
keep us
tonics
right,
and one
Adam, son.
Metaxa.
On the water there.
Well,
By the way, see, by the way,
could be
if you
vodka.
if you like brandy but you don't like the bitterness of brandy, buy this. It is fucking phenomenal. It really is. Metaxa. It's a Greek
I love
drink.
the way he said. I love the way he said before when he showed it. He said, "I'll probably open this at some point." He's already fucking opened it.
Yeah. It's on now.
Game on, Vic. Game on.
I love my Metaxa. Right,
Metaxes.
Nightbot. Let's
I
get
love
Nightbot opened up.
Metaxes.
You get
You know when you
Metaxa.
do
You get Metaxa 7-star, which is for mixing. It's sweeter. You get Metaxa 12-star, which is like fucking something like 60%. That's supposed to be drank neat, but I don't like neat brandy. Don't mind neat whiskey. I just don't like drinking neat brandy. It's too. Ugh. I like to mix it.
Yeah.
I sound like a fucking.
Bambi, it
alcoholic.
always is, mate. You know. Always. The professionalism is always on point. Yay!
But pardon me.
I will be back in a second. I'm going to go for a wee because I'm professional.
Oh no! Don't. You're breaking the seal. You're breaking the seal.
Yeah.
Try and hold it
mate,
back,
broke it.
mate. Try and hold it back.
Hold it.
I
Hold it.
broke it during the home service.
All right. Oh well. Right.
What I'd do is just go in that sack. Just start going like that.
Go. Right,
Get some
what are we gonna
Hessian burns on your balls.
You know what?
I'll tell you. Should I tell you the worst drink to drink at a Christmas party? Because you do. It's even worse than any sort of alcohol. J2Os.
Yeah.
Right. Because
Fuck's
I drank a few J2Os last night, and I held a piss in from about 10 o'clock last night till 7 o'clock this morning. It
And
feels.
you're still young. You can do that.
I'm
I'm
getting
gonna
very,
go.
very close. I have to. I was actually having this discussion the other day with my brother and my mum and Jackie. We went to my mum's to exchange gifts with my brother who lives in Burnley. He's not Mr. B, but he lives in Burnley. And when he came down, we were talking about it, and obviously everyone's a little bit older than me. My mum and Jackie, I don't like admitting it, but she's a little bit older than me. And they were talking about having to get up in. No, she doesn't. Bless her. She doesn't at all. But I had to go. I'm at that point now where I can hold it through the night, but that 1 in the morning has to be the instant I wake up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at that point where
A bit
if I
like
don't-
the dog then.
Yeah, literally cross-legged, whining.
Right. Let's get the first giveaway undergo while Mr. Adam goes through the Facebook group and looks at the sack. That didn't
How about this?
that didn't
We're
sound right.
going so professionally, like
That
swatting these
didn't fucking
links
sound right.
around, aren't we?
So box number 1, we're doing this in order. Box number 1 is that, which is the for fuck's sake. It's not the for fuck's sake. Hold on. It is the what the fuck is that? It's the Centaurus.
It's a
Yeah,
shite mod,
yeah.
that, for fuck's sake.
It's the
Oh.
It's the Lost Vape Centaurus Quest, and we've got the Mike Vapes and somebody. Thunderhead Creations Blaze Solo. That's the first, and ignore the batteries and shit in the background. I'm in the middle of rearranging my fucking office, so that's the first things up for grabs. And the keyword to enter this is, of course,
Dicks.
bobbles.
That was a tick as well.
Type bobbles in. Type bobbles in
Yay,
once.
bubbles.
Yeah.
Bobbles.
Lots
Type
of
it in once.
bubbles.
Type it in once and once only. We will do the draw for this in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Obviously, being diabetic as well. If my diabetes is bad, then I go for more wheeze. But the thing with getting older, I think you debate it a little bit more when you're asleep because you start thinking, do you know what, if you lay here, you're going to be uncomfortable. Where you're younger, you think, sorry, just go back to sleep, be fine.
I kind of am at that point at the minute where I can do that, but like I said, that first 1 in the morning has to be the moment I open my eyes, because if I don't, I will piss the bed.
You see, when I was a kid, I used to piss the bed.
Yeah.
Right, so now, if I wake up needing a piss, I have to go for a piss, because if I go back to sleep thinking, oh, I'll go away in a bit, I'll be shitting myself, then I'm going to piss the bed.
Yeah.
And
You'll be
the last
shitting
thing,
yourself.
I've got to be honest, when you're a married man, the last thing you want to do is piss up my back.
Why?
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
should be happy for the first 2 minutes while it's still warm, but when it goes cold, you won't be very happy.
I'm helping with cost of living crisis. I'm keeping you warm.
Do you know the bit that does me as well? I don't know if anybody else do. You know, when you've actually held that wee in for quite a long while, it doesn't feel that bad, but then you get up, but the closer you get to the toilet,
Hey, Irish.
the more it starts wanting to come out. You can't get.
Yeah,
It's like, well, you wasn't like this a minute ago. I know I'm near the toilet. It's like, yes, I need to wee now. Just wait that little extra second. I'm nearly there.
You know, the day I was watching that fucking The Traitors. Has anyone started watching that, The Traitors?
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Oh my God, you've got to watch The Traitors. It's fucking brilliant. Anyone in chat watch The Traitors? Please tell me you've watched The Traitors, because
Keep
it's
meaning
brilliant.
to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Honestly, absolutely class. What a game show that is. Absolutely phenomenal.
What was that other one you told me to watch? It were in Australia.
Oh, I was class.
Neighbours.
No, not neighbours.
Home and away, actually, mate.
It felt like Home and Away. What were it? It was crap.
No, it was
Prisoner Cell Block
The
H.
Last Laugh.
The last
no,
laugh.
it wasn't,
If you
no.
watched that, it's absolutely brilliant. I watched it. I thought this isn't even funny.
Last one laughing. That's it.
Yeah.
It was fucking brilliant. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. It was better as it got on. A bit like what the Traitors is. The
Who
Traitors
who
are
actually hosted it? She was that Australian woman who were in Bridesmaids and she
Rebel
lost all that.
Wilson.
Yeah.
She wasn't in
broke my
Bridesmaids,
heart.
though.
She broke my heart.
Why?
Well, I quite fancied her when she was quite a chunky lady.
I did as well. I said this to Lisa as well. I've got to be honest, I said this to Lisa.
But and then she went really thin and she didn't look really healthy at all, did she? She looked all drawn and everything. And then it turns out that she's a lesbian as well.
Oh, God.
Nightmare.
Broke my heart.
Turn the fan round. I'm starting to fucking cook here.
I gotta say, did you see him cough there? I thought he was going to start crying.
Oh, God. Deep down.
It was the following up with that. Then I found out you were a lesbian.
Yeah, I thought he was going to start crying there. I could feel his pain.
Well, you only get a bucket and a half full, so you can imagine how much I've wasted. It's like having one over the next door neighbour and knowing she's out.
Oh, everyone's saying last one laughing was shite. I loved it. Like, I've got to be honest. I don't think everyone's saying. I think it's just village.
Are you ready for me to empty my sack on you?
No.
It's a festive
I'm never
sack.
ready, mate, but I prefer it if you just do it by surprise.
So your last said when you pissed on her.
Fuck's sake, Sean, don't tell me about it, just do it.
Yeah.
So,
I hope that's a cream egg.
So,
This is only the first half hour.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's only fucking 25 too, Jesus.
settle down, settle down. Just grabbed a Pulse AIO on sale. Loving the Boro life at the minute. So without any hesitation, down the rabbit hole I go. Hopefully, there's a ladder down here to get me out before I go bankrupt.
No, there
I'd
isn't.
go the other way, Sean. Pull it back.
I'm having a fucking night.
He's having a mare.
Right, I'm back. Sorry.
With all that being said, what is your best Boro bridge that you have tried, if any, of 2022 for DTL use only? Moreover,
DTL.
Do any of you have any e-liquid lined up or a setup in mind to use over Christmas Day and around the festive period? Just picked up some dripping desserts, gingerbread custard. P.S. Fire away on any exceptional vapes liquids for me to have a bit of a bash at. Lovely to see you all back, and hope you have a wonderful Christmas and the best start to 2023. That's
Thank you very much. You too.
That's from Connor Smith.
Cheers, Connor.
I love Connor. Thank you very much, buddy.
Okay, the DTL part fucked me up because I really only mouth to lung when I'm doing Boro tanks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a DTL Boro tank that caught my eye.
Again, they are more geared up, aren't they, for mouth to lung?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it depends on what the airflow setup is.
Yeah.
So if you can get that restricted direct to lung.
So the Pulse AIO, the Pulse bridge that it comes with, I love it. I absolutely love it. I've got some Chicos coils in there, and do you know what? Absolutely splendid. I like it. The airflow's really quite nice for direct to lung, but it can be wound down quite a lot to become really restrictive. But yeah, the box standard one's not terrible at all.
520. Faxum is on about the Pandora RBA.
That's the one I'm going to go with. Yeah, the Yacht Vape Pandora Boro. You can do DTL and MTL, and the flavour was actually not bad. And Fee came up with another one, but the problem with the Cthulhu 520, they're not in production anymore. So if you see a Cthulhu 520 Boro, buy it. Because they don't make them now. They don't make them.
Do you know when I first ever read that name, I thought it was some sort of ABBA song.
What?
Chichalula, give me I love being dyslexic.
I'm fucked because I'm reviewing some Cthulhu stuff in January, and that's going to be in my head now. It's an ABBA song.
That were a bridge over the River Kwai, weren't it?
Well,
You
yeah.
need to do that on your review. I swear to God, if you do that, honestly, your views will fucking skyrocket. I'm telling you, if you do that,
Oh, fuck.
the Cthulhu. I can't even get the second lot of words out. It'd be fucking hilarious. I've got to be honest, I'm not very experienced in the Boro market. I've got to be honest, the first like slight feeling I've had of a Boro is the fucking V-Class.
The V-Class,
That's the
yeah.
first fucking thing I've touched. Obviously it came with loads of other stuff. Like a RBA deck and all that kind of stuff, which I need to have a play with. I'm actually just playing with the Pure tank at the moment.
They're really. Do you know what? They're quite scary at first, Boro bridges, because you'd think that everything is literal vacuum. So
Yeah.
it's push fit, and everything's got to be vacuum. So the instant I looked at the Pulse AIO, I was kind of like, oh shit, I'm not going to be able to do this. But obviously everything gets pushed together, the airflow pushes everything together, and then the 510 connection pushes it all together. As long as you've got a decent build in there, make sure it fires, you just about sound 90% of the time.
Merry Christmas, guys. How you feeling better, boys?
Guys, how you doing, dude? Hope you're feeling better.
As for flavours, I've got a bottle of really well steeped lemon lush.
Yeah.
Oh, the longer you let that steep, the better
Oh,
it is.
incredible. I've done so well this year not to touch it as well. It's just been... So that's what Jackie said to me as well. But I've done so well to not touch it. It's just been sat there waiting for me.
So it's sat there waiting because you've not touched it.
Crimson Seed all the
Oh,
way,
yes.
people. Crimson Seed.
I
That
love
will
Crimson
be.
Seed, like it's lovely.
But I
Look,
did
one of
hear
the
that
best
there's some
jams I've ever
200 mils
tasted.
coming out, isn't there?
Pardon?
There's some 200 mils coming out, isn't there?
No, that's 200 mils of my liquid, not Rochford.
Exactly. There you go. Plug yourself, man.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is why he's still sober. Yeah. For the people that don't know, the Regency line, which is myself and Exceptional Vapes, there is now a 200 ml bottle option. So if you're like me and you plough through juice, get the 200 ml option. It'll last you longer. Yep. And it's more money for me.
Shall I tell you one that I miss? An e-liquid that I miss at this time of year, and it's Terry's incredible. Tit sauce. Can you remember tit
Yeah,
sauce?
Terry's incredible, tasty something or other.
Yeah. The tit sauce. They used to make a crunchy, right? Which
Oh,
the
that's right, so
honeycomb
they did.
was incredible. Like so good, so good.
Wow, I forgot about that crunchy one. That was actually a very nice liquid.
The honeycomb was really good.
It was good. I forgot all about that. Should we do the draw for this first one?
Aye.
What?
What? Loose about this house.
I've just seen the poll for the calendar on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's fucking brilliant.
What's the
Yeah,
Facebook
you
score?
have.
Would you like to see a UK Vape Show charity calendar? Let's see Vic Sporran.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's got 30%. Can we see Aiden's baubles? That has 40%, mate. Show me Sean's nipples has 20%. And Adam in his knickers has 10%.
Hey.
So we're doing the draw for this. This is the first of the 4 draws. It's the Lost Vape Quest Centaurus, whatever number that is. It's the 200 something. And
Is it the
Blaze...
M200?
The what?
Is it the M200?
No,
I
think
can't
it's the
see.
Q. I think it's the Q200. The M200's the new one.
Yes,
I think that's the
it's very good.
Q200 kit. Phenomenal mod. Tank, it's okay. And of course we've got the Mike Vapes Blaze Solo, and the winner of this is dun, dun, dun. Well, it's one of the Hayneses.
Which one?
Gregor.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay,
great.
well done, Gregor.
So Gregor,
You know what to
it's
do.
a daft question, but just imagine I'm holding them up. Do you want it? Do you want...
He's back on tit sauce, eh?
Loves that tit sauce.
Oh,
Does
no,
our Vic.
so.
So Gregor Haynes, do you want it? Daft question.
Well done,
Which is the
Gregor,
one?
buddy.
Mike, give Gregor a nudge. I think he's fell asleep. Come on, Gregor.
Come
Come
on,
on.
Gregor. Come on, Gregor. Gregor.
There he is, absolutely
Okay,
pleased.
what you need to do, because I don't think Stu's in, so I need to type it instead. Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at that.
The ninja
What a
linker.
fucking machine that man
It's
is.
a Christmas
I swear to
miracle.
God, he's amazing. I
Okay,
haven't seen him all night, and then all of a sudden, boom!
just pops up.
Boom.
Okay, what you need to do, Gregor, is do what Stuart said. Email me, victor@vapingvic.co.uk with your name, your address, and I'll get it sent out to you after New Year, because I'm off next week, because I'm going to be too full of turkey, hungover, and just hungover. Yeah, I'll get it
Is
sent
the
out after
turkey
New
going to
Year.
be full of you, though, Vic?
Full of what?
You heard what I said, son. I've heard the rumours.
The thing is, Vic could just walk in. Straight in the cavity.
Sat there,
Hello.
pushing the parcel's nose to the side. I mean,
We'll do draw number 2 in about 20 minutes.
So,
it's
cracking
quite
on with another
concerning
question.
that when you pull it out of a chicken, isn't it? Giblets. It's not nice, is it? Because you can't work out whether he had a really big cock or it's his neck.
It's the dangly bit at the end that you have to watch out for.
Sat down there searching around for 2 balls. It's like, what's happening?
I love a bit of giblet.
You've just got to flap it about me head a bit. Flap it
that.
about. Just give it a bit of that.
Do you know
If
anybody
there's
does
any
that?
rigidity,
It always, do
it's the neck.
you know anybody does that as well? It always reminds me when, you know when you sat on a bus or a plane or something like that and somebody needs to put the bag above you? And it's like that where you're going like, fuck, what? No. No.
Mate, your cock stinks. Fucking
you know-
hell.
You see,
Do you
as
not
well,
wash after you've had sex, you dirty bastard?
again, with my anxiety, I don't like hairdressers either. Because
Where did that come from?
because when you sit there and you've got your arms out and they start rubbing,
Yeah.
you know, when they're cutting their head and they've got like a sort of emotion, you're thinking, you're doing that on my elbow. So you start moving that way and then he pulls your head back like that. You know, what? I don't
It's
want
the
your cock
additional
rubbed all
snips.
over my shoulder.
I don't like the additional snips. I don't like that when you sat there and they go like that and they go.
Yeah.
They go.
As well as it's getting even worse nowadays. Obviously, I'm getting a bit older, and he gets the mirror and he goes, "Does that look all right?" I'm thinking, "No, I wish I was back when I was 20 and I had hair. I can see more scalp than hair."
The thing that gets me is the eyebrows. The moment you realise that you've aged is when the hairdresser just doesn't ask you. Literally, comb just goes.
Yeah. Actually,
you go.
it's eyebrows and ear hair. Why does ear hair become a thing when you get old?
What's
Your
going to
money
happen
is
to you?
getting nose wax.
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
Oh,
no,
I get a
no.
nose wax
I
every
couldn't do
single
that.
time. And the best thing is when
No.
you feel part of that frontal lobe remove. Like, I swear to God, like, my hairdresser's
is-
epic at a nose wax, and he rams them up there, and you're like, oh, this is all right, it doesn't feel too bad, and then all of a sudden he rips the fucker out, and you're like, you
But the
can't
thing
think
is,
straight.
This
I
hair's
couldn't
in
do
there
that.
for a
He's
reason.
ruined my brain.
I couldn't do
Stops you
that.
from getting worms.
Oh,
This hair's in there for a reason. Why would you have the inside of your nose like a baby seal?
no, but the thing is, if you don't trim, see when you hit like
You trim.
when you hit.
I'm not saying don't trim because obviously no one wants that.
No, but the thing is, when you hit your mid-40s, it starts growing like fucking 5 times faster.
I'm assuming Mike's questioned nose wax in there. I'm assuming Mike Haynes gets a nose wax. Come on, son. You get a nose wax, don't you?
No, I couldn't do that. I'd scream and fucking pain
You see,
like gun.
obviously, a lot of people see me with gel on. Now, this is where I'm with gel on. That's the white that I've got in my hair. I've got but as soon as I put gel on, right, it goes black, or blackish. But it's like white hair. You could construct a spaceship with white hair.
Yeah,
It is the most strongest hair in the entire world.
It is.
The worst
Yeah,
one's
Scuba Vic does have
this is
the
where the
class.
nostril hair comes in. When you, so obviously us being middle-aged men, we will sit there and every now and again you'll go, oh, what's that? And then you go, pink, and
And
when it's
that's
white.
and then your eyes go.
yeah, when it's you go like how your eyebrow goes when you pull it down. But the thing is, you pull it out and then flick it on the sofa, and as you look at it, it's like a piece of wire,
That is.
Yeah.
and then you stand on it. It's like candlelight toe.
It's like that with Stuart saying about doing it with a clipper lighter and burning it off. I remember, I've told the story loads of times. I remember going to one of these Turkish barbers, right? And he shaved all top of me, and top of me, the eyebrows and everything. And what he did was he got like a one of these skewers, put like a marshmallow thing on it, lit it, and started whacking me fucking ears.
What?
I think we've spoken
Didn't
about
even
that.
warn me.
Every time.
I think
I get a
I've
full
spoken to you
service,
about this
mate.
before. Because I've had it. You sit there and you're just talking away, and they're going, "Yeah, you want some punani this weekend? We saw your trimmer," and you're like, "Mate, I just come in for a haircut."
No.
And then all of a sudden it's
Right, so I had this last time, right? I thought, right, I'll get all my beard properly trimmed. I never asked for a great big shave because when they shave me with that, you know, the wet shave thing,
yeah.
they don't do it
Cutthroat.
properly. So I end up with like red lines where they've like sort of your face.
You end up with the burn marks.
Oh, the beard, and it's
Yeah.
horrible. And I come back, and she went, "They've shaved you, haven't they?" I went, "Yeah." Going to work with like cuts down here. And, oh, whoa, don't do that again.
You're
Like
not
been
at the right
self-harming.
hairdressers, mate.
Well, I can't have them. I've had a couple of Turkish, shaves that I can't. It just doesn't work with me. I've got to use just like a Mac. I can't do it. But the trouble as well, because I'm fat. You know what? Like because when you lean forward, you start getting these little lines here. You know where your fatness goes
see
round.
You can see it here too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it.
I'm frightened to comment in case I offend.
Well, you're in the fucking. How can you offend when you're in the fucking gang?
See, the thing,
So what
is,
you do is
the thing is with me. The thing is with me. All my fat is at the gut. I've got a fucking massive beard belly. These guys will probably tell you because you just see me from the chest up, but I've got a fucking huge beard gut. Huge beard gut.
I'll
It's all
be
the
honest
fucking
with you,
Guinness.
it always surprises me when my hairdresser is shaving me with a cutthroat razor.
I don't like
Like,
those. No.
I have me neck down here like this. You know, you see all them folds there,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden, this spare hand comes out from nowhere and fucking spreads it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the fuck is all that about?
I don't trust I don't trust it at all. Like the cutthroat, because I had a bad experience and I was at a hairdresser's and I was at a Turkish hairdresser's and as he got the cutthroat out, he was literally just slashing away at back of my neck. And I looked
no,
out.
That's not good, mate.
No.
That's a fucking that's a serial killer.
And
That ain't
honestly,
the
it's just
hairdresser.
going like that, right? It's just paying no attention at all. That's the worst thing. You know when you've got your head down, when he goes, "You just put your head down." I'm slapping my head down like that, and I looked up in the mirror, and he's looking out a window.
That's the best thing about it. Well, you look at his name badge and it says Sweeney.
Yeah. I can't hack it. I can't hack it.
I'm just going to put this in here. I absolutely love it.
Sweeney.T.
I absolutely love this
Sweeney.T.
bloke. Edward Jr. I don't know where you live, but your internet's about half an hour behind everybody. He does it every giveaway, doesn't he? He's now put baubles in. He's right now behind. Poor lad.
Click the live button underneath the video, mate.
It'll bring you
No,
up to
what
date.
happened were he actually pressed rewind when you were trying to tell him to look at July. So
Yeah.
he's still back. So are we
Who
ready
can
for
smell
another question,
tips?
boys?
Next question, Adam.
Paul Dooling writes
it's
in,
Paul.
living still in my tent under Bentley Bridge. So with the new year just around the corner, what would you all like to see in the vaping industry? Just want to add, thanks for this year's shows. Always makes me laugh and can be, and I like this bit, can be informative. To all casters and people in chat, have a good one. Thank
Cheers,
you very
Paul.
much.
Paul, you're a star,
Big
buddy.
love, bro.
Cheers, Paul. That looks
Merry
like
Christmas.
that looks like piss that I'm holding up in the fucking glass. What the fuck? Yeah, cheers,
Yeah,
Paul.
Vic's just done a sample for your son.
What would I like to see in 2023? I would like to see more advanced and hobbyist kits come out. Simple as that. Simple
Yes.
as that.
I think we're going to see it. I think it's going to
I
come
fucking
back.
hope we do.
I think it's going to come back full circle. I do. I've got great faith in it.
We need Smock. We need Smock to start churning out dual battery box mods every week like they used to. We need Vaporesso
Yeah.
to start churning out single and dual battery targets.
I agree. I think it's a company that would have to turn it round.
Yeah, and what you will? I know you watched this. What the fuck? Pod.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to the Crown? What happened to the
I'd
Valerian?
say now, just stick a doink on that.
Put a banging dunk on it.
Pod. Come on, Flat Cap, you can sort this out, brother.
Do you know what? You've hit the nail on the head there, Vic. If we had someone like... So Geek Vape are trying very, very hard. I think Geek Vape are the only company to come out in this last year, go, right, we're doing a disposable. Look, this is the Geek Bar. But they're also going, here's the B60, here's the Zeus Dual 2, here's the L200 Classic with the dual 21700.
Gaz on it.
They're going like, the Geek Vape are going like that. They're going, right, we are doing this, but guess what? We have got this. You know, if Smock come out and flood the market and do what Smock are used to and actually go out and flood the market with dual 18650 mods, it'd be a boom.
Does anyone remember when we used to complain about Smock releasing too many mods? I want those days back. I want those days back.
So we had the... Smock haven't done that in so long.
They haven't.
Even though when they do it, we get things like the alien paint scandal and everything else.
Yeah, well, I mean, you talk about paint scandals. Hi, SX Mini.
They used to be your friends, you know, and slowly you're turning in like Anakin now, son. You're sending your shit
He's
off.
just fucked him off, hasn't he?
Don't forget, we're on your coattails for this.
You
We're
send
on
me
your
a mod that
coattails.
pails. Fuck you. Fuck you, I'll fucking show you.
Obviously, Vic's opinions are his own.
Yeah, we like ours, and ours. There's nothing wrong with ours.
Mine's absolutely fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
I will say though, they sent another G2 out for me. So here's the new one. We'll see how long the paint lasts in this thing.
He's gonna sit there with a file.
Look at his face. Did you see his face there?
What I'd like to see next year is a clear up of the rules.
Yeah.
Meaning, I'd like everything cleared up that only vape shops can sell disposables.
Yep.
None of these that are now giving them to kids. And it's sad to say it is getting worse.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I feel that the disposables have a place because they can be used for holidays and a gateway for people to start going on to something else. But they need to be stopped being sold at booze shops, corner shops, where these kids are getting hold of them. And there's parents buying.
That is.
Yes. So one of the things that we see in the shop quite a lot is you'll have someone come in. I told all of our staff to keep an eye on this because what were happening is mothers and aunties and uncles were walking in with a youngster.
Yep.
And not only that, I've got a follow-up story of this who was in they were 15, 16 kind of ages. And what was happening is the parents were going, I'll have one of them elf bars.
Yeah.
And then they turn around to the youngster and go, what flavour do you want?
Oh, for
and you go,
fuck's sake.
And I go, unfortunately, you've just broke trading standards there. I cannot serve the young girl who I've just asked for ID. No, you can't buy it for her. I said, it's exactly the same as going into Morrison's, her being refused, and then you trying to buy her alcohol. So it's exactly the same. But I had two young boys, and by young, I mean 7, 8, maybe 9 at a push.
What?
Walking, yeah, I'm not shitting you, true story, right? Walked into the shop and went, how old do you have to be to buy a 0 milligram nicotine disposable?
For fuck's sake.
So what that says to me is they have been served somewhere else before.
Yeah.
Because we've got it blanketed all around the shop that it's Challenge 25, that it's a Challenge 25 product, and they've got to be of a certain age. Now, I think, to reiterate what Aidan said, 100%, I think we are due. I mean, there's been a lot of other things going off in the world, but we are due that TPD version 5.6, whatever we're expecting.
Yeah,
version
not only that,
2.
it's the liquids that need to be looked at. The 10ml bottles, obviously, we've had a lot to do with plastics. Let us have a little bit more on the tank sort of side of things. But just going back to reiterating what you're saying about these disposables, a mate of mine brought a daughter in. She's 22, and I've known her since she was about 17. And we were sat at bar, end of my shift on Tuesday, and she's vaping. I went, "You never used to smoke." She said, "Yeah, no, I never smoked." I said, "So
Tried
what
one
are
of
you
these elf bars.
What are you vaping for?" She says, "I like the flavour."
Vaping for the flavour. I thought so. Yeah.
And I went, well,
Yep.
you don't smoke it. They're there to stop you from smoking. They're not. I went, that's gonna. If you're not smoking, there's no need for you to be using this.
No.
Exactly.
And that's it. Will trash if it's not regulated. And I know Bunny's against it, but I think there should be a license. For me, give it a free license, but it needs to be the fact of that these people, even if they're going around once, twice a year, and just randomly go into all these shops, but keep it vape shops.
The idea,
100%.
and I said this in a WhatsApp. The idea I had, and I got a lot of fucking shit for it, but the idea I had was a vape license. So the license could be arbitrary, £500. Simple £500 license. But
It's not yearly or all like that. It's just one £500
it's a one-off. Yeah, it's a one-off.
and it'll last to say 5 years.
And that way, Trading Standards has a list of the licensed people that are
There's
able
no
to
way
sell.
it would ever be
Yeah,
a single payoff, ever.
yeah.
There's no way.
That way trading. It's a bit like the dog license used to be. Remember the dog license years ago? It's the same idea as that. That way, Trading Standards can then walk into a corner shop or a supermarket that are known to be selling to underages and say, "Where's your license? Give me your license. Tear the license up. You can no longer sell disposables."
Yeah,
now I know for a fact that when it comes to the numbers that UKVIA and IBVTA have came out about the problems of underage selling, it's not the vape shops that are doing it.
No,
It's the supermarkets, it's the petrol stations, it's the corner shops. So you get the licenses back from them, you tear up the license and say, if you sell another vape item with your license destroyed, £20,000 fine, £50,000 fine. You keep doing it, jail time for your money.
And there is actually a certain type of shop that are selling it, or I see around here. Now, we've got a Moroccan shop down that way, and then we've got another, what sells all sort of like foreign foods. They're selling under the counter cigarettes, snide cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, that happens here.
So when you walk into the shop, they ask you, do you want cigarettes?
Yeah, that happens here.
And they're not even licensed to sell cigarettes or alcohol or anything like that, but they want to sell you snides.
Yeah. But, yeah,
For me,
clamp down.
with that, I would want disposables gone. Like I know Aiden loves, like, he thinks there's a space for them. I think there's a space for them, but the problem is that space is getting abused.
Okay,
Like,
so in the same way as you're saying that, we need to get rid of Alka-Pops.
I think
If that's what needs to happen, mate. No,
Yeah, but Alka-Pops have been when they. I remember when they
drink
came out.
beer.
I remember when they came out in the 90s, right? Ooch and Two Dogs and all that sort of
Oh,
stuff.
Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, Mad Dog 2020, I remember
all these sort of stuff there was geared towards the younger market.
It was geared towards
Just because it's geared to the younger market and kids start using it, doesn't
I'm
mean
not just on about the younger market, though. I'm not just on about the younger market. I'm on about the fact that, you know, you can go into a vape shop, buy a disposable, and there's no kind of pushing you towards something that's going to save you a bit of money as well.
No, they do. Now again, I'm not saying that. That's down to the shop and the other person to do their own research on it. But if that person is happy and it stops them from smoking, this is the top and bottom of it. Is somebody not picking up a cigarette that's going to cause them cancer and kill them? So any way that stops somebody from dying and smoking is a way.
Don't it? Is...
But just because it's not governed properly.
I knew this was going to happen. He was going to fucking knock us out.
The thing is, and I don't know if anyone else has seen this. There's quite a trend, and to be fair, I said this on a show quite a while ago that I think the route that disposables will eventually go is there will only be cream tobacco or tobacco flavour and menthols. And right at this moment in time, because we are seen as a little bit of an older vape shop and we don't get really all the trendy kids in, we sell a hell of a lot of cream tobacco,
I love cream
classic tobacco, and spearmint and menthol. And do you know what? My place for disposables, and this is 100% gospel. After I've witnessed this quite a lot over the last year, My place for disposables, and I had a really good talk with Mark at Expo about this. So with a disposable, the big thing about it is it's extremely similar to opening a packet of cigarettes.
Cigarettes, yeah.
That is actually. That is.
You open the packet, you tear it away, you take it out, you smoke it, and you throw it away. So it's the closest that you'll get to a traditional cigarette.
Thank you, Sid.
As humanly possible. Now, I think that we will go down the route eventually of only having tobacco and menthol flavors in disposables. One, to stop the kids from buying them, because 100% that will regulate itself. Because the moment that we stop selling strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, bubblegum gummies flavor,
And he's the one not drinking.
yeah, exactly. But the moment we start getting rid of these flavors in disposables,
Adam, Adam, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I've done hundreds of shows with you over the years, right? And I remember having this same conversation when the pod system come out, right? The same conversation as a lot of these people who followed us back then in them days were all telling us. Now, how many people now have a pod system in their vape collection?
I've got two.
Yeah.
Now we have the same thing. We need to get rid of pods. We need to. It's for the kids.
Pods.
It's the devil.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
pods.
Yeah.
Like
And
what
it
I said,
was.
like what I said before about wanting them banned. Like, I think there's an argument on both sides.
It's
right?
a bomb.
I would love to see Mex
Well,
come back in,
that-
right? I really would.
Right,
I
when I
really
was
would. But
drinking.
that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen until like disposables are gone, or disposables are like the second thing on a vapor's shopping list.
All it needs is, do you know what? And this is genuine, and this goes back to Vic's first answer. All it will take is someone like Smock to start throwing dual 18650s at
that's
the
all it'll
market,
take.
because what
Yep.
it'll do, what will happen is exactly the same as what's happened year in and year out. Because
I
what
think
happen,
it's beyond that.
I don't think it is, because don't forget, right? All the vaping world needs to see is a swing in the market, right? Because don't forget, all they are doing is following trends. So
That's all they're
if
doing.
Smock or someone like that starts throwing dual 18650 mods out there, and people start buying them, all of us lot, and we may be the minority in the vaping community, as we always have been, the hobbyists.
But we are the highest spenders.
Exactly that, because we all suffer from shiny-itis. So the moment dual 18650, single 18650, 21700, any of those kits start flooding the market ever so slightly, and the influx of all us lot start going, oh, I need a new dual 18650, oh, I need that single 21700, and everything else, the market will swing, and what will happen is we'll get to a point where it's cohabitation again, and it will be a part of. Don't forget, what I don't know about Mark, and I don't know Mark Howard, and I don't know about Bunny, but we still sell quite a lot of normal Eros style batteries, and we still sell CE4s. Now, you'd have thought that they'd have gone extinct with the dinosaurs, but we still sell hundreds.
The CE,
Right.
the CE4 and Starduster is like me. They just keep hanging on for dear life.
They do.
Stevie.
But what will happen is we'll get to
My
a point.
misfit.
We'll get to a point of cohabitation, and that's all we need to get to. And what that'll take is someone like Smock, because Smock will release a load, and then what will happen is UL will realise, Geek Vape will carry on doing what they're doing.
Sorry to interrupt you. I still don't think, after again the shows that all 4 of us have been on, and we've talked about it again until which we've asked for a number of years, ever since I've been around vaping, we've asked for a clarification of the proper rules. Getting something properly done for vaping.
For TRPR.
We can sit there and go, I'll tell you what, we're going to give the power to the vape shops, which we want to support. We want to take it away from the corner shops that are not regulating it properly and putting vaping in a bad light when it isn't. It's in a good light, and you're looking at the health organisation, how much it's pushed by charities, cancer charities, and everything else like that. And then you'll have some stupid thing about kids because it's being sold at the wrong places.
Yeah.
And then the proper vapors. such as yourselves who want to have 5 ml tanks, who want to have nicotine in juices that are not 10 ml. These things need to all be sorted out and be put sternly across and backed up, because it's not only saving the NHS millions and millions of pounds because people are stopping from smoking. And I think the whole bottom of it, I couldn't give a shit whether you want to borrow or if you want to sit down there in an RDA or an RTA or whatever else the way you want to vape, whether it's a disposable. The biggest thing is that you're not sat in an hospital bed like my mum was, with black gunk coming out of your lungs because you smoked all your life. That is the top and bottom that people need to think about before they go, we need to get rid of this, need to get that. It needs regulating and doing properly.
The best thing about it, and the one thing that we've got in our arsenal with this, is obviously the TPD is based on old technology, right?
Very old.
So it's based on 2 ml. It's actually based on things like CE4s. It's based on things like Eros batteries. It's based on old Hangson liquids and things like that. So it's all based on that. So as we progress, as we get further, we will get there eventually one day. Shall we lighten the mood with a giveaway?
Yeah, I'm sick of feeling
a box
attacked.
away. Sorry.
I'm sick of feeling
very festive.
Do you know what I like about it though? It's not very often we get to talk about this
Fuck
sort
you,
of stuff.
Aidan.
And I really do enjoy it, mate.
All right, boys. All right, don't make me get in the middle of you two, right? But shall we have a box away?
I'll be
And then
back
I've
at
got a very
Nando's.
festive.
I've
got a very festive question.
Right,
Smash your fucking face in.
You want to know what I think? You want to know what I think is going to happen, right? First of all, Mr.
Stop stirring the pot, Vic. Stop stirring.
I'm not stirring the pot. I'm just going to give my opinion.
He's trying his best. I've seen
Mr.
it.
Fogging out with the Batman. How are you doing?
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Big man, Batman.
Merry
Love you,
Christmas.
man.
Merry Christmas.
Here's what I think is going to happen
Thanos.
by the end of 2023. Disposables will be relegated to prescription via the NHS.
Yes.
That's what I think is going to happen, because there's already calls by the SNP up here in Scotland to do it. Because I've got Philippa Whitford, who's just up the corner from me in my fucking studio, saying we need to do something about disposables, and I might have seeded the idea of doing disposables via prescription, because here's the thing, it means the companies that are making disposables gets money from the NHS via Stop Smoking Services to keep doing disposables, and it means that the vape shops don't need to worry about underagers. I think by the end of 2023, this time next year, disposables via the NHS, and that they're not available publicly.
And again, this gives then an option such as like Bunny and such as Adam to then educate that person when they're coming in going, I tell you what, come off of these and go to this.
Yep.
I agree with it then. Donate us, Aidan.
The thing is, right, and I keep on saying this to customers, we've got riot bars in at minute, and do you know how I am selling them personally? You know, if you don't want to commit to 10 ml liquid, buy one of these. Don't get hooked on the disposable, because we have 10 ml of liquid for £5. Not a £6 disposable that's 2 ml of liquid.
Yeah.
So I instantly break their pocket.
That's the thing that baffles me. Honestly, it really is. That is the thing that baffles me.
It's
100%.
because a lot of people walk in the shops, and I'm sure Bunny will back me up on this one. A lot of people walk in the shops still thinking that you have to unscrew a tank to put a coil in. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because people walk in thinking that it's 4 years ago where they have to go, oh, I have to do all this and it's going to leak on me, rather than go.
Yep.
And again, Adam, you said about what Mark said. I know we're going over old shit. Was the fact of it's just like having a cigarette. You take the packaging off, you just open it up, and you vape.
And you vape.
Oh, do you know what? Right, I could do with 20 silk cut right now.
Run it for a week. I'll be back.
That's not great on a UK vape show, son.
Oh, sorry.
I couldn't. I would
We'll
not.
have a silky week.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you break the seal, Sean.
Yeah.
Right, let's do a giveaway.
And then we've got a nice festive question.
Box number 2. What we've got up for grabs for box number, if it ever... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on.
I like a discussion. Ooh.
There we go. Box number 2, we have got the Geek Vape XP 77 watt kit, and we've got the Vaporesso Gen Fit kit. This is for, I mean, a lot of you in here are going to be advanced vapors, but this kind of kit is the kind of kit you'd give to somebody that's moving away from pods.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's the simple direct-to-lung kits. That's what they are. So hold on, I need to do that. Squish that down. So we've got the Geek Vape XP77 and the Vapor SO Gen Fit. Of course, Geek Vape are one of our sponsors down there somewhere.
Woo!
The screen's all blurry, so I can't fucking see it. So where am I going here? I need to go back to in here. I need to go to giveaways.
Ben, believe it or not, so if they're saying that disposables is their biggest margin, honestly, and genuine, without giving you the ins and outs of business and how the shops are making money, no one makes money on disposables.
Nobody. No, they don't. They don't.
Apart from the actual company itself, because they're
Exactly
fucking
that. And if someone tells you that you have to pay the same amount for a 10 milligram or a 5 milligram or a 0 milligram, they are lying. All you are paying for is nicotine.
Okay, the key word for this draw,
Don't punch me, Aiden.
Is it nipples?
You'll probably need to copy and paste this.
I've got a hairy cock.
I don't even. So do I.
Me as well. I've got ages.
I have been to Turkish barber for a while.
You'll probably need to copy and paste this because I've probably not even fucking spelt it right. The key word for this is pa-ra-pa-pum-pum.
A little drummer boy in.
Oh, fucking hell. Nobody's going to be able to do that. Copy and paste it, people.
Just copy and paste it, folks. Copy and paste it.
So while that one runs, let's get a little festive. Yo ho ho.
And a bottle of rum.
It's fucking Santa.
Fucking, he's gone all Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I thought you were fucking. I'm going to say Jack Swagger for some reason.
Jack Swagger.
Yo ho ho. It is I, Vapor Claus, and my clever elves have found a way to power my sleigh on VG. Keep a look in the sky for my vapor trail.
How good would that be with the price of fuel now?
It would be.
As I am feeling very festive, I have a couple of questions for you. Number one, what is your favourite Christmas film and why? Number two, what is your favourite Christmas song and why?
Well, that's an easy
And
one.
three, because I am plump and jolly with a little round belly, what does your Christmas dinner have on it, and what roast do you prefer with it?
Oh,
It's a nightmare when there's like 3 questions because I've got to go onto the
So-
UK Vape Show Facebook page.
We're there. It's
Look.
Christmas film and why, Christmas song and why, Christmas dinner.
You'll still have to fucking look.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
will.
going. I'm not going first because I'm mulling in my head the Christmas dinner bit.
So, favourite Christmas film is Scrooged with Bill Murray every single year.
Good film.
I actually watched Spirited the other day.
I watched
that
it yet.
actually any
Don't
good?
spoil us.
No, no.
Yeah, that's one of our kids' ones we're watching.
So I'm not going to give no
I
spoilers
want to
away
watch Violent
whatsoever.
Night.
I've got to admit, right, I could have slapped Olivia right upside her head because while we were watching it, she wanted to find out what one of the characters had been in before and gave away the whole film. And that was right at the beginning. But it's quite good. It's very musical.
It is. Yeah.
It's
it is.
very musical. So don't go in there thinking it's not going to be musical because it's very musical. And a musical takes one good song, right? Any musical only takes
Is
one good
that
song.
song there though? It is.
All I'm going to say is good afternoon, right? When we come back after Christmas, all I'm going to say is good afternoon, right? Once you've listened to that song, you will see that from that song it goes on and good afternoon. But it's quite good. But my film is Scrooged with Bill Murray. And why I've watched it every single year. I've got it on DVD. I used to have it on Blu-ray, and I've had it on VHS as well. And I just adore that film. I think
Yeah, it's a class film.
it encapsulates, which is long word for tonight.
I'll be using that all week.
He swallowed a thesaurus.
Ooh, thesaurus.
That's
there.
every third Thursday.
I
Makes
thought
him
it was that
gag,
blind
though.
dinosaur. Do you think he saw us? So I just like that film. My favourite
Fuck
Christmas...
off, Irish. It is. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'm
Die
not
Hard
having
is.
that shite.
It is.
I'm
It's
not
a
having that
Christmas
shite
movie.
said in chat.
It is a Christmas
Irish,
movie.
you know better, son.
I'm halfway through another great Christmas film as well, which is Violent Night with David Harbour as Santa.
I thought you were only supposed to have one.
Yeah, but I'm halfway through that one.
Fucking move on. Come on.
All right. My favourite Christmas song.
When's it my turn?
Stop it!
Wind it up.
It gets violent, doesn't it?
Ian's gonna knock you about like he did me last question.
Before we know it, we're going to have every single fucking film that's been out.
So my favourite Christmas song. My favourite
It's a
Christmas
Tony
song
Norman.
is Proper Crimbo, or Band-Aid 2,
Crimbo.
or Band-Aid 2, Proper Crimbo. Fuck off. Band-Aid 2. Do they know it's Christmas? Just
Band-Aid
because.
2.
Band-Aid 2. That's the one with Cliff Richard in, isn't it?
It's the one with Bros.
Yeah,
it's got to be the original Band-Aid.
Yeah, 1984 with
Well, this is my question, right? This
All
is
right,
my question.
sorry.
This is what I think.
Oh, fucking hell. I tell you what, there's some violent people on the cast tonight.
I tell you, Vic.
Aiden was kicking off last question. Now fucking Adam's at it. Is there any chance someone could put some common words in chat?
Yes, just stick to the fucking rules.
And Christmas dinner's got to be turkey. It's got to be turkey. And
Adam, Aidan, will you just fuck off? What a fucking... Aidan, will you just fuck off?
I tell you.
I love you, but just fuck off.
Right, I'm going to be really quick with mine.
Hold a minute, he hasn't finished yet. He's not even done his dinner. Now you're jumping in. Stick to the rules, son. Stick to the rules. This poor lad here, he's named about 85 films. He doesn't even know whether he's having pigs in blanket or whatever. Let him talk.
It's turkey. Someone else have a go. It's turkey.
I'm
Yeah, but is it a moist turkey?
It's got to be moist.
It has to be moist.
I don't know if I should answer or not. Could
It's
anyone
not your
give me a
turn
heads
yet.
up if you're going to bat me?
I'm finished.
Adam, obviously being a top chef, what is your thoughts of keeping your your turkey moist?
You're moist. Just keeping your moist. I wish you'd ended it there. I wish you'd ended that section there.
So my top tip on keeping your bird moist is a nice bit of bacon.
Oh, I can't beat bacon.
Don't overstuff it, right? A lot of people think that you have to ram everything in there.
I've got a hairy cock.
In all fairness, no, don't put that in it. Whatever you do, right? Yeah. But
never getting past the giblets.
It's the neck, mate. It's the neck.
But a nice bit of bacon over top. Now, what I like to do is split the skin away from the breast and shove it full of butter.
Yeah.
Or shove it in. Shove it in your cunt. Sorry. Oh, man. I'm going to have to mute. Let me mute my mic for 5 minutes.
He sat down there with a 5-finger death punch. What's happening?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
God, I so love you.
What the fuck were we talking about again?
I don't know. We're fisting the bird now.
Is it my turn yet? I muted my mic while I had a fucking bit of a breakout. Breakout!
Can't touch this.
Well, honestly,
I'm muting again because you
split its skin and put butter between the breast and the skin.
Oh my god, that is a Tourette's guy's nightmare.
Don't forget the cloves.
Don't forget the cloves.
Cloves?
Who's cloves?
Shove them in the hoop.
Woo! The thing is,
Right.
I don't dress my turkey up first. I don't put it in oven with its jacket on.
Oh god, that's got fucking Aiden written all over
No,
it.
hold on a minute. Hold on.
So turkey up first. I know he's coming in with that. I know he's coming in. I can see it on his face.
Imagine that holding it up by two wings going, oh, what do you reckon? It looks really good, this, doesn't it? Hey?
I fucking told you, didn't I? I fucking told you he'd be in with that.
Do
this
my
jacket
legs
make me
look
look
fat
fat?
in this? You know what I mean?
My bum look big in this.
That's me done.
Oh, fuck. I can't remember what the fuck we're talking about now.
Right, I'm gonna be really quick here so we can get through the questions because there's loads of questions. I'm gonna go, favourite Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way. Fucking love it. Right?
Good movie.
I don't care what anyone says in chat, that's my film. Right? All right?
It's your own opinion.
Yeah, that's my film because I know what the crack is. I know what happens. Right? You see a film and
It's
everyone's
because you
like,
watched
"Oh,
it. That's
shite.
why.
It's fucking shite." Christmas song. This is the hard one for me because I'm
Tom
gonna
Jones
go
in
with
disguise.
fuck it. I said I would be quick. I said I would be quick. Right? I'm gonna go.
Unusual to
I'm gonna go Cliff Richard, Saviour's Day. Right? I have my reasons.
That's actually
If
a
you
good
know,
song,
you
that.
know.
It's a good song.
Right?
Good song, that one.
I have my reasons. Cliff Richard, Saviour's Day, and my favourite. Wait there. What was the question? About dinner.
So,
What roast?
what does your Christmas dinner have on it, and what roast do you prefer?
I've got to go for beef.
Ooh.
I've got to go for beef.
Oh.
The missus has
Loves a bit of
awesome
beef.
beef flaps.
See?
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing for?
I'm just not.
You know them flaps
say a
of beef that you
fucking
get on your
word.
dinner? Them flaps of beef you get on your dinner? Fucking brilliant. And Lisa does them really well. I don't know why you're
So
laughing.
Vic, what would you? That's him done in it, right? Vic, come on, mate.
No, you go next.
I'll go next. Right. Favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch. Me, and
class
Freddie
film.
and the kids love watching because I hate Christmas. And my favorite song will be "One More Sleep" by Leona Lewis. Always a song while I was working and did all the when I'm DJing before Christmas. It's like "One More Sleep" until I can get home and be with the kids. And my favorite meat would be lamb.
Oh,
Oh, lamb.
Lamb's fucking mint as well.
I love
And it's
lambs.
it's not a common Christmas
You
meal.
like
We,
it?
we always have a turkey crown, but then this year we've actually got beef because we're following your last. But we've
Yes.
we normally have lamb, but for
I don't understand what you're going on about the big deal of these beef flaps.
the melt in your mouth. Duck
Yeah.
is nice as well, Bill.
Amazing.
We used to have duck, especially if you fry
Right
it.
when I was taking a drink. Seriously.
Yeah. Did you
So-
nearly spit everywhere?
Yeah, Dad. What was the questions again? I can't
That's happened
remember.
to me a couple of times, son. I
favorite
don't want to tell you about it.
Christmas film and why?
I'm not sorry to interrupt you, but Ben M, why is it controversial that you're gonna think a lamb was there when Baba Jesus was born?
Actually, lamb's
Aye.
not. Here's the thing, though, because
Do you know
if
what?
look
That's
at-
actually a really good fucking point because I've tried to argue the lamb fucking thing. And this is a time where we're going to agree. And I
that's
don't have
good.
to worry about you batting me.
It's a Christmas miracle.
I agree with that. I think that's fucking brilliant.
the thing is, if you look
Fucking
back, to
shepherds brought the fucking presents.
if you look,
I'm not eating frankincense and myrrh though.
Yeah, but you
don't
ate
forget the
lamb.
gold. Don't forget
And
the
there
gold.
was sheep in the field.
So what was the first question? Can't remember.
So,
now.
favorite Christmas film and why?
Fuck
Jimmy
knows,
Stewart.
Vic.
Jimmy Stewart's A Wonderful Life.
Favorite
Luke
song
likes
and
that
why?
one.
Slade. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, it's a
He
good tune that.
shouts.
Do you know obviously being DJ, do you know the better one that people get up for? Shakin' Stevens.
Oh,
Yeah.
simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
This is that.
Yeah. And
When's
I
it
love
Merry
Slade.
Christmas,
I fucking,
everyone.
I fucking love Slade, though. I love Slade.
Yeah. It's not right until you hear
big
Noddy
fan of
shouting, "It's Christmas."
Yeah.
You're
it
on
is,
40 a
it is
day.
not fucking Christmas until Noddy Holder screams it through a set of speakers. Simple as fucking that.
It's
Last
Christmas.
question.
Yes, it fucking is.
Are you drawing the
Oh no, he needs to finish his fucking question. Chill out, son. What do you like for his?
You
What
are
do you
being
like
a
for your
very,
dinner?
very angry man tonight.
What do you like
tell
for your
you.
dinner, Vic?
Slow roasted turkey. Now, this is where I kind of disagree with Adam. He goes for the skin off.
No, I leave the
No,
skin
no,
on.
Oh, you leave the skin on.
Yeah.
You just
Eat
stuff
some
it under the
fish
skin
skin with butter.
Right. Slow roasted turkey, skin on, butter under the skin.
Yeah.
Little bit of ground, not full clove, right? Because full clove is
Not like
fucking,
a dinner jacket and jeans.
Get a clove, put it in a blender for a couple of seconds, kind of mash it up a little bit, and get that sprinkle clove, and just work it in with the butter.
Oh my
Then
god,
with
I'm
that,
gonna
now
have to
here's
go and
the
have a
thing:
pull
people
here.
people are going to go, oh, that's fucking disgusting. Cinnamon, but not
Yeah.
that powdered cinnamon shit you get from the supermarket. Cinnamon stick.
Cinnamon
Grinder?
hot or cinnamon?
What?
I had visions back to your juice reviews when you used to go, it's a cinnamon, but it's not a cinnamon hot.
Oh no, it's not a cinnamon hot. No, it's pure
It's
cinnamon.
like having a fucking apple pie from
love the
fucking
way-
But
McDonald's.
here's the
Good.
thing though. Here's the thing.
Get the
You
cinnamon and shove it, and then
under
Adam
the skin,
interrupted.
along
I
with
was
the
excited.
butter. So no, I forgot this bit actually. You get the butter and you mix in the clove dust and the cinnamon dust with the butter. Shove it under the skin. Put it under a slow cook, and trust me, you'll thank me later on.
Yeah, I'll go pass on that.
Oh yeah, and pigs in blankets. You got your pigs in blankets.
Fucking love
I like
pigs in
skinheads on a raft.
I don't
blankets.
like
They're
pigs in
lovely
blankets.
pigs in blankets.
Honestly, I don't like them.
You don't
Oh,
like
well-
pigs in blankets?
I
Oh,
don't.
not
Honest,
like pig on pig action.
honestly, I
Whoever-
don't
who-
like pigs in blankets.
Whoever thought about wrapping a pig in a pig? It's
Oh, no.
fucking genius.
I don't like them. Honestly, they're horrible.
And
Do you like bacon? Do
I love bacon.
you like
Do you like
sausage?
sausage?
Well, I can just imagine the next thing's going to be garlic and bread.
It's the future. I've tasted it.
Do you know what I mean? It's a taste sensation. I
And
don't like
ladies,
pigs in blankets.
ladies and gentlemen, on that controversial note, that was the wonderful Martin Saunders. So thank you very much for your
Cheers,
question.
Martin.
Big love, Martin.
Joshua Edward Regan.
Don't we need to draw the giveaway?
Well, this one's not a question. So
Oh.
this is a quote. So quickly, we'll fly through this one. Joshua Edward Regan writes in saying, "Not a question, but a thank you. You guys helped me get off the smelly sticks and into vaping after nearly 20 years of smoking. We're walking in the air."
No, I'm flying through the question.
Now, 2 years into vaping, I have stopped and now smoke and vape free. You have been very helpful and given positive encouragement through my vaping years. I will keep up to date with the shows and keep showing my support for you guys. Much love to you all and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Very
congratulations. Obviously, there is an end part of vaping.
Yeah.
And if you get to that end part of it, congratulations. Smoke-free, vape-free, better life. Well done.
Somebody called Olivia Hutton Vlogs says, "Dad, you're so loud."
Sorry. And you shouldn't be watching this.
You're
I
just
told
being
you,
fucked
right?
over there, mate.
Since I've been moved into this middle room, right, I am loud.
Love you, Samantha.
So,
He's going to whisper the next one, mate. I swear to God, I bet he whispers.
we need to do the draw. We need to do the draw.
So do the draw.
So this is for whatever's down here. It's the Gen stuff, innit? Yeah, it's the Gen stuff. This is the draw for the XP 77 watt kit and the Vapor SO Gen Fit. The Gen Fit's a very nice kit. Very nice kit.
Oh, really, really nice.
If you're getting
It's
off
such a
pods,
lovely...
you want to
Is that the one with the big screen?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh,
But
really
for
lovely.
the size
mod.
of the mod, it's a big screen. Right,
Yeah,
who's
it's
won this? It
Really,
is
really nice.
Stuart M. One of the semi-regulars.
Well
Stuart,
done, Stuart.
Oh, I
Stuart
see.
M.
Well
Build him up
done,
and then bring
dude.
him down again. He's semi-regular.
Semi-regular.
I'm a bit like that nowadays. Really am.
So the question is, Stuart M. Did you imagine I'm holding it? Do you want it?
Imagine that I'm holding it. That's not good, is it, really?
I'm imagining it in the calendar.
Just
Is that a
imagine
set of
holding
drumsticks?
The little drummer boys in it as well.
Oh,
it. Waiting for Stuart M. Stuart M. Do you want it?
Come on, Stuart M.
Come on,
Come on,
Stuart.
Stuart.
Come on, Stuart. You can answer.
Come on,
Are you
Stuart.
still there? Toffee crisp coming down. Can you remember
There
that?
he
advert?
is. Okay, wait
It's
for
done
it.
from
Wait,
the-
wait.
done-
There he
done
is.
from
There's
above.
Stuart in with the link. There's Stuart in with the link. Damn, Stuart. Right, what you
He
need to
even
do...
called you mate. Does that mean you're going to lick the box?
Maybe.
No, he's back on Christmas dinner.
Don't look at me like that. You've done it for other people. You need to lick the box and send it to him.
Hold on a minute. How do you know he's done it for other people?
Because I've been told. I've heard the rumours.
Pick licking his box.
Yeah.
Oh. So, Stuart M, what you need to do is follow what Stuart said in the chat. So, yeah, email victor@vapingvic.co.uk with your name and your address, and I'll get it sent out to you after New Year. let's get.
He says yes, go on, mate. He means you need to lick it.
I'm not licking it. Not licking it. No. No, I'm not licking it.
So, if you'd like,
Black Cap, add that to the song.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not licking it.
Pod. I'm not
licking
it. What? Pod.
You fuckers.
So,
Right,
what I'd
but
say,
hold on, Adam. Hold on. We're going to get the next giveaway done before
I was
we...
just about to wind you up for that one. Get that next one on. There you go.
So the next one's going to be very interesting for all you mouth to lung fans out there. We have got the, if we open
10
this
Marlboro Gold.
Nope. The Freemax Mavros T and the AI Vape Scale mouth to lung RTA that was out on a very limited release from what I remember. Let's get this box shot up right now. There we go. This is going to be very interesting for you mouth to lung fans out there if I just size this.
Just to keep Craig Gamble up to date, I am a little bit half cut now, brother.
Yeah, Craig, he's not the fucking only one.
Jesus, Vic, you're flying through that, son. Go on, son. Smash it. I
see,
want
that's
you to
the
fall
thing.
off your chair by the end of the
I
night.
thought I would the gin. I'm not going with the gin. No,
It's horrible, isn't it?
I'm not going with the. I don't mind the gin. It's the Schweppes tonic water. It's fucking disgusting.
Do you know
Oh,
what
I
is
love
the
tonic
worst
water.
thing in the world is when you buy a drink and you think this is going to be fucking awesome, and then you drink it and it's fucking rank, and that's what Vic's done with that gin.
So I've been-
Did you see when he held it
It
up
used to be
there?
up there.
He had fucking one fucking drink out of it.
Yeah.
Vic, if I'm totally honest with you, though, if you'd have actually put the fruits in it, it would have tasted a lot better.
Yeah, like you said on the Floofcast. Yeah, do this, do that, do this. Fuck off, Vic. Just put it in your mouth and swallow the cunt.
Hold
Thanks,
on.
Stephen.
I need to get the Nightbot shit done. Stuart, you've seen what Stuart typed, vaping with Vic and all that crap. Just send me your email address. Hold on.
He's like, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. I love that type of drunk. You know when you sat down there and your kids are playing with the cookie and you're like, fuck it, I'm not going to tell them again.
They'll only do it once.
Yeah. Put your head in it, put your head in it.
I've never said that, mate. That's vicious.
You might not have said it, but you fucking thought it.
I need a keyword.
The best one as well, gunshot your man.
Would shout your mum.
Anybody get
What
a
did your
keyword?
mum say about this?
Christmas.
Okay, fine.
Hairy nipples. Do that. Seriously. Oh, he's done Christmas, Annie. I can tell.
I probably fucking spelt this wrong, but the keyword for this is that. No, I've spelt it right. Keyword for this next giveaway is Christmas. We'll be drawing it in about 10 minutes.
How can you spell Christmas wrong? You go all the way through school learning about Christmas. How are Vic?
Next question, Adam.
If you woke up in the morning and found you were the only person on the planet, what is the first thing you would do? For me, I would go around and vape in all of the buildings I'm not allowed to. Big fuck off clouds everywhere. This is from Alan Vickery.
That's a good question.
But that's the last thing in the world that I've been wanting to do. Is vaping. Because obviously, I've been sat down there looting places.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm having that television, I'm having that, I'm having this. Obviously, I'm going to need to get generators.
Have you ever
turn
seen
electric off eventually?
Can I just say that Aiden's been playing far too much DayZ?
Have you seen? There's a TV show called Last Man on Earth.
Seen that.
Last Man on Earth literally is a guy who goes out there and he thinks he's the last guy on Earth. So he walks around, he lives in a big mansion, he takes all the TVs, he drinks all of the beer, he realises that there's no water that's running, so he shits in pool and all sorts of other things. That's how I imagine Aiden after what he's just said. Like, literally just in a massive house, pulling everything in. Do you know what? If you were the last person on Earth, I would...
Just a
I'd
newsflash. Just a quick
You would
newsflash.
sneeze
A
everywhere.
quick newsflash. Aiden has broke the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a wee.
Little update for you. He's
Bless
gone.
him.
To be fair, I'd spend a lot of time trying to find out if I was the only one on Earth, because that's what you do, innit? You'd start off and it'd be fun. You'd do a bit of looting. You'd sleep where you wanted, do what you wanted for a little bit, but then you'd be like, right, wouldn't mind speaking to someone. So I'd spend a lot of time trying to search for everyone else. But the first thing I'd do is walk in to McDonald's late at night and find out if this milkshake machine actually breaks at like 10 o'clock.
Usually
That'd be
does.
my first job. So.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Oh, I'd have a right good giggle, me.
Here he comes.
I would have a right
Don't
good
hit
old
this.
giggle, me.
Don't hit this. Don't hit this.
Can you imagine just being the last person in the world? Obviously, you'd have to start looking at tin food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd need to. Yeah.
Stop
No,
buying
tell
You
the
it.
have
labels off.
100% been playing far too much days, he's done.
I have.
That's
But yeah,
bad, that.
I can't look at anybody with a backpack. That's all.
You just want to knock fuck out of them, don't you?
Yeah, with an apple. The thing is, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
You'd have to get to a point where you'd start tearing the labels off and having like magic food. You'd be like, "What's this?
Oh,
open it
pedigree
up."
chum, wrong thing. Do you know that? I think we had Stevie Hodgson on BFG from my brother's show once on here, and we were talking about. I think somebody put a question about the zombie apocalypse and what he'd do. Do you know what he actually said? He said he'd get a load of grandmas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He said he'd get a load of old age pensioners and lead them through because they walk slower than him.
Use them as
That's
bait.
actually a
Just
really
run.
good shout. Honestly, that is a really good shout. Poor bastards.
But it's not really, is it? Because you're supposed to help people. He said, like, can you imagine there with loads of like weird.
No, you're not, mate. If there's a zombie apocalypse, you're all for yourself.
He sat there tempting me with Werther's originals. Come on. Everybody, what do you want one? Psych. Do you want one? You know what I mean? Pulling them all in. And then all these zombies are coming after him. He's like, oh, fuck you. Okay. Good
Who's
question.
next?
Just jump on to the next question, Adam.
Next question.
No,
So-
right, yeah. Hold on. How much? Yeah, next
Oh,
question.
Vic's got
Fuck
a
it.
fucking answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
next
fuck
question.
it. Go for it.
Sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Age
delete
never
tune, that's
disclosed.
It's a tune
What
and
was
a half.
It's just a jump to the left.
Wait there, stop a second.
Wrong song,
Stop.
but
Aiden, sing it.
can't remember how it starts.
Come on.
do sing it.
Remember, that's how I done
I'm
the
just
time
a
warp.
sweet transvestite. Go
That's not
on.
how it goes. How'd you do? I think you found my handyman. I can't remember the words. I've had a beer.
Come on, son, man.
So the question
Oh,
is,
I'm
fuck
just a
this shit,
sweet
I'm out.
transvestite
There we
Yeah,
go.
from transsexual Transylvania.
Yes, that's it.
so,
Oh, he's got his nipples out. Go on, Adam.
I've also got suspenders on. Fuck you.
so the question is, what was the most disappointing vape thing you ever received, and what was a beat all expectations? So which kit came in or vape thing that beat all expectations, and what was the most disappointing vape thing?
Most
My brother
disappointing.
gave me a kit, right? It was probably like the first bit of hardware, and you'll remember this, Adam. I think he got it sent from like somebody from Amazon, and it was something like a Zeri something. It was called. Not even a
The
name.
torpedo.
Oh, in fact, yeah, I'm going to go completely back on that. The torpedo were absolutely shit. And people say now, why does everybody say everything's really good? Because you didn't realise back in the day, the stuff that we used to get was shit.
It was actually, yeah.
You couldn't fit. You couldn't put the coil in. It was terrible. It were really bad.
What beat
Yeah,
all
the torpedo,
expectations?
totally the torpedo. And the one that completely blew my mind would have been, we're going to say, aren't they, the ruler?
Ah. Yep.
Oh, man, you dick.
Yeah.
So the one that disappointed me the most I think I spoke about it on the last show that we did, was the Skyhook. I thought it was going to be incredible, and it was just the worst
it was
piece
fucking
of kit I
terrible.
have ever tried. And do you know
It's all the juice dumping in your pocket.
do you know the one thing that beat all expectations? And it's something so menial and something so sort of. It's one of them things that you think, God, I wish I had have thought of that. The coily tool.
Coily tool, yeah, absolutely fantastic. And
Fucking
he's
cock
such
I
a
had
lovely.
That was going to be my answer.
Bastard.
Fuck you, Adam.
Sorry, guys.
You
And I tell
fucking
you what,
helmet.
I doubt he watches now because he sort of got a bit of disillusioned with the vape community. But I tell you what, Mr. Coily is one of the loveliest and his wife people
What a
you will
nice
ever
guy.
meet.
He's one of the nice guys.
Yeah, who
One of
got
the
screwed.
Nice guys.
Lucky
Who's going to
bastard.
go in? Who's
Right,
gonna
I'm
go in?
going to
Is it
go in with.
Sean.
I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to go for the Nest. For the most disappointing, I didn't like.
All
it.
right, most disappointing. I'm going with that.
I'm going to go for the Nest.
Yeah, because fuck nature vape.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
All right, you've had a beer. Calm down, fucking sweet cheeks. The Nest. Now, the idea of it was
It was
really
brilliant. It really was.
And
was
like
brilliant.
what I said in my review, and a lot of people said it was a little bit fiddly to try and.
Yeah,
little
that
bit.
was the problem. That was
Yeah.
that was 100% the problem. You know, it was an amazing idea. You know, we all craving innovation, and it was an awesome idea. But the chew that went into building it was a
Yeah,
nightmare.
it was, yeah. And
It was
all
a
that
nightmare.
cotton that you had to put round. I think even Grim Green didn't put any cotton round in it. You were like trying to fill it up round the sides. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
That's
best
mine.
thing.
And the best thing, I was going to go for the coily. you
Sorry.
dick.
Sorry, go for the one with the Kelpie.
I tell you what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the Ardent.
Oh, the Ardent. I'll go with that. Yeah.
I'm going to go for the Ardent.
I'll go with that.
I loved that fucking idea. Loved it.
Yeah,
Vic,
the
it's
Aqua
only Vic
FX
left, but
was
he's busy
terrible.
pouring himself a drink. You what?
Yeah, the Aqua FX wasn't great. Either.
I have fucking nightmares about that thing.
Yeah, it had a funny thingy on it, didn't it? Top.
Is it
Go on,
mad?
I
Adam.
just want to while we're waiting for Vic to pour his drink and that, it's his turn, isn't it?
It's
I just
poor.
want to give a massive shout out to Steve Nichols, because obviously Steve Nichols works at Howden's, donates so much to the Misfits Charity Live every year.
Cheers,
And
Steve.
Well done, Steve.
this
Cheers,
year-
brother. Merry Christmas to you, mate.
This year, just a couple of days ago, he messaged me and said, "Look, I've got £65 left in the charity pot. I'd love it to go to one of your charities."
Oh,
And
it's
he
amazing.
sorted that out for us. And honestly, and it's his 50th birthday
Oh,
on
it's his 50th?
New Year's Day.
Oh,
on New Year's Eve.
Day. Oh.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's New Year's Eve on New Year's Day. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Oh, you
Steve.
poor mum.
That's
But
one,
honestly,
that's one of the
Everybody
worst
else
days
was
of a birthday.
celebrating, and
Yeah, all smashed and broken.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, Steve, really appreciate it, mate.
yeah, he's a nice bloke as
massively.
well.
I love him.
Nice bloke.
Vic, what's your answer?
What was the questions?
I don't know.
What was the most disappointing vape thing you ever received? And
Smoke
what...
RSBT2 because it was a pile of fucking shit and that was when
Oh,
Smoke-
Jesus Christ, he was straight in there.
Yeah, because here's the
And
thing.
what exceeded your expectations? That's the follow-up.
The Vandy Vape Pulse Original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, when Tony B is a nice fella. Tony B knows
is, yeah.
Tony B knows the advanced market. He knows the hobbyist market. But when I looked at what Vandy, because back then, this is like fucking what 3-4 years ago.
2017, 18, wasn't it?
Back then, what Vandy Vape used to do is they used to send out email newsletters about what was coming. And when the Tony B original Pulse came out,
I've got it down there.
what?
I've got it down there, the original.
Yeah. What Vandy Vape were saying is Vandy Vape were saying this is going to change the vaping industry. this is going to be a lightning strike in the middle of the vaping. And you may remember back then in 2016, 17 and 18, it was Smock, Vaporesso, Smock, Vaporesso, Aspire, Smock, Vape. And they were right, because what Tony B did was they basically kicked open the market of the high-end Boro tank industry. And since the original
slash pod system as well.
Yeah, exactly, slash pod system. And what that original Vandy Pulse did is basically open up the Boro market to everyone.
It was
Everyone.
one of the first ever mainstream squonkers to ever come out.
Yeah.
And literally go, right, this is affordable. This is not just a great piece of kit, this is affordable. So that
It wasn't high end, it was midstream.
If you think, round about the same time, we were looking at things like the Spruzer and all these really expensive... Hello, focus. All these quite expensive...
That didn't help.
Asmodus kits and things like that. Squonkers were really cottage back then.
Well, what am I thinking? I'm not thinking of a Swanker. What am I thinking of?
The original Pulse... the original Pulse was the Squonk. Or do you mean
Pulse
the Pulse
BF.
AIO?
What am I
The
thinking
Pulse
about?
BF.
Yeah,
After the BF, it jumped into the squonk market.
yeah.
The BF was a
No,
skunk.
no, hold on. After the BF, it jumped
What
into
am I
the Boro
thinking
market.
of? Then?
Are
The
you on
BF
about
was a skunk.
Yeah.
the original Pulse was the red or green or luminous doors, really, really affordable Pulse Squonker, because it came out with the Pulse RDA, and the Pulse RDA was really, really good.
I'm not thinking of the Pulse, am I? What am I thinking of?
See, because the
You need a
squonk-
wee, son.
the squonker turned into the AIO.
Yeah.
But
You
the
need to
thing is-
skunk the old fucking...
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I like the panels on that. Look at those panels. Holy fuck! Wow.
That's the original Pulse Pulse AIO.
I never get panels.
That's
like
what
that
I
in
was thinking.
mine.
It was the AIO. I've got three of them.
The old Pulse... The old
I've got
Pulse
juice
BF
in it.
was
That's
a
how
skunk.
bad I am.
Because here's the thing: that the way that even the AIO and the squonker was actually devised, what Tony B did.
Pal.
That's the one. What Tony B did, and you've got to hand it to Tony B. The original Pulse was basically a squonk system, but then the next Pulses that came out, they became locked into the Vandy Vape system. And if it wasn't for Vandy Vape, and here's the thing, if it wasn't for Vandy Vape, Boro tank devices that was high end, all of them were high end. If it wasn't for Vandy Vape and the Pulse system, Boro tank devices would not be mainstream. It would be billet box and clones, and that's fucking it. But if you look at what happened with the Pulse system after the Pulse AIO and the Pulse Squonk system, the next generation of Pulse systems, they went into the whole line of the whole AIO / billet box system. Tony B got a lot of shit for it, but if it wasn't for Tony B, we would not be looking at the SX Mini V class.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I think as well. I think Tony, obviously before Mike Vapes and people were starting to come out and put stuff out there. I don't think there was that many before him who was sort of collaborating with companies either. Can you think of anybody else before him?
I would love to know how much money Tony B made.
So, he's now we had him on 3 Men in a Vape Show. Bunny, you're right. That's the two. I've got the one down there as well. But I think he must have been one of the first ones to sort of do a collab.
He was one of the first ones to do a full collab from the mod down. Everything with the Pulse was Tony B. Everything from the build deck, the chip, the outside mod, the whole fucking lot. It was all Tony B. Everything.
Run the giveaway.
Oh fuck! Right.
I need a wee while he runs the giveaway.
I think kids. I think it was we were at
Fuck! I've just shut down Nightbot.
Vape
Bollocks.
Jam when he released that pal.
I never went to Vape Jam because it was basically Juice Jam.
No, it was the one before Juice Jam. It was the one, you know, when Market went and did a talk for NNA.
NNA.
Grim Green were there.
Right.
Ruby Roo was there. Do you know what? I always call him the orangutan as well, which I shouldn't do. 'Cause he's a lovely, lovely bloke, but he looks a little bit like a orangutan. Like I look like a fat bloke with beer in him, but he's What am I on about?
The orangutan.
Yeah. Oh fucking hell. Who hangs around with Grim Green? What's his name? Come on,
Kent.
Ken. Yeah, lovely,
Kristen
lovely,
Messers.
lovely bloke.
Orangutan.
It's just obviously the bloke can't be any more ginger than ginger comes. He's just that.
Yeah.
He is, and he's such a lovely, lovely bloke. Got time.
Don't forget.
Talks.
Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
I think my bum hairs are like that. I think that's more by bleaching than desire. No, he's a lovely, lovely bloke. Mark was proper in awe because obviously big Grim Green fan, and he loved it. It was brilliant. That whole weekend was absolutely brilliant, and it was a really good show. It was big. It had a lot of like mods and stuff like that. Then the year after, it like I said, it was just Juice Jam. We regretted going down. Me and Mark, we paid a lot of money in it. We regretted going down.
Need a keyword for the next giveaway.
We should call it
UKVS. That's it.
Just UKVS.
UKVS.
You're special.
And have you drew the winner for the last one?
Hello.
No. So we're going to do a double draw. Listen, it's going to run for like a minute. In fact, I'll tell you what.
He did. I thought he drew it. I thought, what do you call it? Won it.
So your keyword for the last one was Christmas.
Fuck.
And I'll tell you what. I am scrolling through chat right at this moment in time. Right, I am flicking my mouse. Right, I'm not looking at chat. Right, I am flicking my mouse.
Sorry, mate.
And whatever this lands on, once you've done the Christmas, whoever you draw the Christmas one, right, and whoever this lands on, who is at the bottom of my screen, and what I'm going to do will be the winner of the last giveaway. You can't get more random than that.
This is why he's still sober.
Right. So you draw the winner for the Christmas one. Your keyword's Christmas, Victor.
Be fucking hard because I've just scrapped it and went for the next one.
Oh, all right then. Shall we just pick two winners? Shall we? So
no, just stop. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just stop, and the one in the middle wins.
Vaping Irish.
Vaping Irish.
Yes, son.
Do you want it?
Okay.
Do you
Vaping
want it?
Irish. Do you want it? I thought we fucking drew it.
I did as well.
Yeah. Look at my 8-bit turtles on the background. Hello, everyone.
I hope tomorrow when we wake up, we realise that there was like 5 boxes drawn tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there was 5 bucks,
Hey, look, that's the whole point of having a Christmas show, so you can get a little bit drunk and your bubbles fall off.
Nightmare when that happens, though, to be fair. Well done, Irish, son. I love Irish.
As well.
He's my fucking favourite dude.
Irish got box number 3.
3. Send it to Liz. I don't enter giveaways.
Send it to Liz.
He's piffed it to Liz.
Obviously, Liz wants it. Liz, do you want it? It's like a free Max Marbros T and a scale MTL RTA. I think she wants it. Yeah, she wants it.
If anyone wants to understand what that was, just press the 888. You know what? Vic's obviously had a good beer, and it's like watching my grandma trying to change the channel with a glass box.
It's like half the bottle's gone.
Fucking hell, mate! I've not drank that much.
You
don't drink.
This is like fucking what 60%, and I've had like 3 gins already.
Your mum's gonna be way pissed off with you when you're pissing in the fucking.
Oh, my mum's sleeping. She's out. She's gone.
I told you all in chat earlier on the home service that Vic was possibly going to piss and shit the bed. And it's looking very likely, guys.
So,
Okay, Liz, what you need to do, Liz, is scroll up to what Stuart said. Just email me, victor@vapingvic.co.uk. Type in what box you won. This is box 3 that you've won that was piffed to you. Now, box number 4...
will be ready to be drawn instantly because
Not
everyone's
well,
already
not
entered.
instantly. Well, we'll give it 5 minutes. We'll get.
Did anyone used to buy these when they were kids?
Yeah, they used to be 10
Space
pence,
Raiders.
now they're
Yeah,
about
10
£5.40.
pence, and there used to be about fucking 30 odd fucking crisps in it. Probably about 10 now.
Box number 4 is going to be drawn in 5 minutes, right? Because we're already over time.
Adam, obviously you know stuff, right? How much does air weigh?
Do you know
I wasn't
what? Right?
expecting that.
Do you know what? It's not actually air that's in crisps.
What's in there?
So it's actually a mixture. I can't remember what mixture's in it, but it's not actually air. So what they do is they pump a preservative in there. So it's like, I think it's part nitrous, part argon, like literally small amounts to preserve the crisps, and that's what the foil is there for. So the foil is
Doctor Who.
The foil is to act as a reflector of everything that's in there, and it
So
keeps.
if you remember when we were kids, you know, if you got a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, which, do you know what pisses me off as well? You know, the cheap brands, they change the colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go from green to blue.
So all of a sudden, like, you're thinking you're getting a set of salt and vinegar, before you know it, you're going,
No,
it's
mate, you're
onion.
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, man. Walkers, right, patented green as salt and vinegar. I think it's green.
Did
How
Was it
can you
green?
patent it?
That's what they did. So every other crisp company did blue as salt and vinegar.
No.
that is
If you go
genuinely-
to Aldi, there's a still green.
That's because they are.
I've never
snide,
been to
aren't
Aldi. I'm
Have you not?
talking about my argument.
How can you patent a colour?
Because that's what you fucking do.
What you patent a colour? What you do actually
Yeah,
paint?
you fucking do.
I've never heard of that before.
Walkers had green salt. Was it green for salt and vinegar? For
they?
Walkers.
Walkers is green, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And any
did
other
they,
crisp
did
company
they actually
was
go
blue.
down and get a patent on it? You can't do that.
Yeah, yeah. He dipped his finger in it and licked it and everything. He was like, "That's mine."
What? That's green.
Yeah,
Trademark.
that's what he did.
Trademark. Well, if you remember when we were kids, they used to have little windows as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did
And
actually. Yeah.
you could actually see that there was crisps in them. Now, sometimes you open up and go, "There's not even crisps in here." That is not right. But how
And you
much
remember
is this?
Salt and Shake?
It's supposed to be 25 grams. There's no way there's 25 grams in there.
Can you remember Salt and Shake?
Oh, they were the
You know,
best.
remember them? They were the fucking best.
They were,
crisps
they,
ever.
were, they were called Smith's Crisps. And the
Oh,
advert
the one
was
when I was a kid.
potatoes jumping up and down.
I used to like a chipstick.
Oh, chipstick.
Hold on. There.
Especially when it was that acidic when we were kids. It
See,
burnt
John
your
Best
mouth.
is saying there, you're right, Grizz, you can trademark, and that's what fucking Walkers did. They said, we haven't green for salt and vinegar crisps. And that's why a lot of the other companies are like blue for salt and vinegar. No one gives a fuck. I can tell. There was a silence there. Did anyone else feel that silence?
Hold on.
No one gives a shit.
I fucked up the screen. Hold on. I fucked up the screen.
Vic's having a nightmare.
Vic's broke it. Tech support, tech support. Have you turned it off and turned it back on again?
There we
So
go.
anyway,
we're back.
everyone in
Right.
chat, what have you patented in the past?
Are you ready for Nightbot, Vic?
I've done it.
Oh, he's closed it again, guys. He's closed it again. Give him 5 minutes.
Right, so box number 4, this is the one that a lot of people are going to be interested in. It's the SX Mini V-Class with all the accessories, all of them. So you're looking at the adapter kit.
Go on, Lynn.
You're, you're looking at the adapter kit for all of the Boro tanks for the .mod, .aio. That's included in the package. You're also getting both packages of the P tanks, so it's the P20 and the P40, and you're also looking at the package for the V tank, which is the stock coil sub-ohm tank for the V-Class. Basically, the V-Class and all the accessories and the... Well, you know what it is already. The keyword is UKVS. It's already in the chat.
Everyone's already been typing it.
Yeah,
You definitely should have done it as nipples.
Yeah, it's already in there.
Everyone's already been writing it.
And we'll draw that in 5 minutes. Next question.
I've closed
Salt
Facebook
vinegar
down.
is green.
I closed Facebook down. Oh. And now my computer's on
Salt
go
and
slow.
vinegar.
What were we up to? Which question?
Right there.
I'm
Has
just gonna pick
anybody
one random.
sort of like prompted people to put the thumbs up?
No, but let's do that.
I need to
Let's
break the
do it.
seal because I'm bursting here.
Oh, Vic needs a poo.
So while we
Vic
wait
needs
for
a
Vic
poo,
to come
people.
back, ladies and
He's
gentlemen,
way more than I have.
if you've enjoyed
He hasn't,
tonight's,
like-
if you've enjoyed tonight's Christmas special of the UK Vape Show, please show us some love by sticking those thumbs up. It has been one of them so far. Honestly, it's been one of them. It's not to be missed. We've had fights, we've had brawling, we've had nitrogen talk. It's been like a science class. But pop your
You
thumb up.
pissed up fucking science teacher. I'm gonna play with the Bunsen burner.
I want to put my finger in that plug socket.
Go on.
Thank
son.
you very
You'll
much,
be a
ladies and gentlemen in
superhero.
chat.
Have you got the questions back up?
No,
Adam.
my computer's
You
on.
can't be
give up.
asked.
Right, I'll pull one.
Okay,
Right,
yeah, but we need
so-
a question.
Right. I'm gonna put one random. Right. So we have got William Dobson with Sniffalot, Planet Shuffle, age can't remember. Well, he's in detention. So
Maybe Adam should read.
Aiden, you need to read these. Like
I ain't gonna read these.
Adam,
I can't bring it up.
right? Well, he's in detention center.
I tell you what, if I were, I think we should leave that and we'll get on it back onto the disposables. I think we should just fucking.
Sound. Aiden, don't hit us.
So now that Vic's back, we've had a thumbs up run. What you can do is run that giveaway.
What now?
Yeah, loads of people have been putting UKVS in for the last 25 minutes.
All right.
Quick, get your UKVS in quick, really fast.
So, for the V-Class, we are looking at... Hold on. Roll it. Guess who?
Merry Christmas.
Well
Happy
done, Vape
scuba.
Bunny.
Please say it's Lynn.
Oh,
I would
Bunny!
be buzzing if it was Lynn. Who is it?
It's Bunny.
Bunny.
Is it? Well done, Bunny.
Well done, Bunny.
Bunny, you know what to do. Stuart bound to put the link in.
Stuart better put the link in.
There he
You know
is.
when you're
there
You're
he is.
definitely not, are you?
Do you
He's
know
on a
what?
mission.
When you're that one sober lad who just watches everyone, and I just miss it, I want to be pissed with you. I'm not going to lie.
Come on, son, play that flute.
Bunny, do you want it?
Come on, you just,
Do you want
you
it?
said.
You can
So-
dance with your hands. Sorry.
So what you need to do, Bunny, is email me what Stuart said is email victor@vapingvic.co.uk with just your details. That's it.
Cthulhu, Lulu, Cthulhu,
Well, you
Lulu.
did
I'm
details.
too fucking steaming to care. Fuck it.
You gotta send
Fuck it. You either message me or you don't.
Cthulhu, Lulu, Cthulhu, Lulu.
Right, I think it's about time we all say goodbye.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, because I really do think we've all had a good old drink over the last 2 hours, and before we really upset anybody, I think we should go to bed.
Actually, that's a good idea because I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's okay.
Look at that.
Send
So
it,
anyway,
but
we're going to go
always
straight
remember,
over to the
people,
wonderful Adam
send your
first.
in the fucking
Adam,
thing.
Adam, say your goodbye, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas, one and all, and to all a good night. Thank you very much for joining us on this Christmas special UK Vape Show. We have done really well to keep it all reined in. There's been no real fights. No one got harmed in the recording of this video,
Apart from Sean.
apart from Sean.
I do tend to get harmed in everything that anyone does.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you and your families have the best Christmas. And honestly, you guys are amazing. So we will see you on the other side. Thank you. I've been Adam from What's That Behind You. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Sean from Misfits. Can you do me a favour and keep it down to 5 minutes, son?
You fucking tosser, you've ruined it now. I don't know what to say. Do you know what it is? He spent all night, right, fucking bullying me. Spent all night bullying me, and then he ruins me goodbye. Who does he fucking think he is? Nah, honestly, thank you very much to Spanners, admin, whoever. Hello. I'm so drunk.
You're not the fucking only one.
I'm so drunk. I love you all in chat. Honestly, you've been awesome all night. Massive apology for not being live on the Misfits on Sunday. I was not well at all. But we are going to do a show in between Christmas and New Year. Everyone is obviously doing their Christmas shows. We didn't want to kind of slip one in between. I know he's a thinking, you dirty little bastards. Look, he is.
I'm still there for Christmas. I'm telling you how the beef flapped.
But we didn't want to slip one in between, but we will be doing one in between Christmas and New Year, so it's something to look forward to. Jump over to the Vape Misfits channel and give us a sub if you want. It's up to you. And remember, if there is enough interest in the UK Vape Show calendar, it will happen. It will 100% happen. In fact, I've got to be honest, it's probably already happened.
Yeah,
but you need to put enough interest in. Buy it. We will donate it to a charity of Vic's choice. All right? But other than that, love yous all. Peace out. And always remember, fuck shit and monkey tits.
Love the Queen.
Love yous. I love the Queen.
Big love to everybody in chat. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining us on this pissed up Xmas stream. It's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. We've had a good old giggle. Look after yourselves. Have a great Christmas. Stay safe. And we'll see you in the new year. He's either fucked off to be sick.
He's fell off his chair.
Or he's dead on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please send him a pizza just so we know if he's okay. He's back. Oh,
no, he should have done. He should have just passed it over to Vic there, so it was just a dead silence.
Over to the one and only Victor Mullins.
I drank this much of a bottle of Metaxa, and I'm still awake. So
Merry Christmas.
Oh no, wait, barely.
Tramadol, alcohol.
I told you all. I know I'm surfacing piss and shit the bed, and that's going now. I've told him he's got to vlog it as well if he does.
No, I've been off the medication for 2 days because I know it was coming. So we will not be here next week because we're all taking a week off. So when are we going to be back? It'll be the first week of January, which will be...
Stick it up your cock. Sorry.
6th of January.
6th of January. So what I'm going to say is to everyone that supported the UK Vape Show for the past year, wow. Just a big thumbs up to everyone out there.
You.
I mean, the UK Vape Show is it's not but it's one of the longest running vape shows to do with vaping in the United Kingdom. A massive thanks to Aidan, Little Bro Vapes, to Adam. What's that behind you?
I was expecting him to headbutt a microphone then.
I'm not that drunk.
It's me bumhole.
I'm
It's me
getting
bumhole.
fucking close to it, but I'm not that drunk. And a big thanks to Grizz from the Vaping Misfits. We will be back next year on the 6th of January. There will be no UK Vape Show next week. Yeah,
Next year. You were going to say next year.
I was going to say next year. This is what fucking happens when I drink spirits, though. Look at that.
There will be no UK.
The only trouble is, though, you've got another 3 of them visiting you tonight.
And then I've got all this.
You don't like that, though.
You don't like it, though. Yeah,
I don't like the Schweppes. No, I don't like the Schweppes.
What's going to happen now is Vic's going to fill the rest up with water and give it away for a Christmas present.
So everyone that won one of the boxaways, they will be posted out on the
3rd of January.
3rd, because Scotland's got a bank holiday on the 2nd. Unlike England, we've got a bank holiday on the 2nd. That is it from us. before I pass out, a massive
Because he's
thanks to
weird as
everyone.
fuck.
Merry Christmas.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone that's watching us. Big thanks to everyone that supported the UK Vape Show for the past year. If you are going to the UK
Expo
Vape
in May.
Yeah, the Expo in May. You
Vic
probably
forgot
see
what
us
it was
there.
called.
Yeah, I almost did. 'Cause
No
I'm
wonder you
stealing.
don't get an invite, Vic.
I get an invite because I'm always in the top 3.
And we're on coattails.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it for us. We will see you all next year. Happy 2023. Merry Christmas. Have a safe
Merry
one for the
Christmas,
next
everybody.
year.
Have a great
Merry
one.
Christmas.
Bye.
Love yous
Merry
all.
Christmas.
Bye.
Christmas piss flaps.
Nipples and dicks.